Let's get ready, say, go. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Inside, rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, night never turns to day. Don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take sin all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Remember it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Got the other day I got my Mezco the mask figure. It looks alright. I haven't really like opened it and fucked around with it yet, but it looks pretty good.
That's because it's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett and Friends Toy Show, episode 321. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's be your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. What's going on, fellas?
Hello.
Chilling, chilling.
That's right. It's Friday night. We'll be talking some toys, making some noise, some trailers, maybe even talking some wrestling stuff. Pull PG. Which, by the way, speaking of wrestling, Candy Corn Jimmy, man, you didn't do so hot this week on Rage Quit, man. You tried, but didn't pull that W, son. We're gonna have to get you back in the gym, buddy.
Sounds like racism to me.
I listen. You went up against the light heavyweight champion, and Ryan Drake took you down, buddy. Let me tell you.
Again, sounds like a tampon brand.
Look here. You call it what you want. You was looking at the lights, sir. Okay.
Fucked up.
Way to let the team down, Jimmy.
Damn.
I expected you to pull out the W because then you would have got a title shot for the light heavyweight title. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get some goals around that waist. You came up short, man. You gotta try some new moves.
This ain't right.
I'm just saying, get back in the gym, tighten up. We're gonna get you some goals. We're gonna get you that gold, sucker. Okay?
Yeah.
We gotta drag you kicking and screaming to a championship. Get that gold, sucker, alright? Roderick, we coming for you, nigga. Just saying. I don't know. I'm listening to that NWO B team playing in the back of the stream. It's got me humped. It's got me a little hype. I can't help it. It's the B team thing. Tearing it up. Anyway, we got a great show. Like I said, we got a lot of figs to talk about. Just kind of kill a little banter, let everybody get themselves settled, situated, grab their drinks, grab their snacks. Yeah, like I was saying to Jimmy yesterday, Matt, like, bro, man, if I went in on that his tank and got that Cobra Commander, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed because that Cobra Commander looks kind of trash.
Yeah.
I mean, to be dead ass honest with you, when I saw someone stand it next to the retro one, it looks like a knockoff and a bad one. Like
Yeah.
the Cobra symbol's
Kinda.
not even the proper Cobra symbol. The helmet, everything on it screams like this looks like a bootleg, and it was a HasLab. Like you would have been better off giving somebody the version from the classified than that one. That shit looks kind of ass.
Yeah,
Like
it's kind of unfortunate because I think that's the Cobra Commander that people really wanted that one, and I think a lot of people were thinking like we weren't gonna get it, but like there was a lot of people that were like, yeah, don't get the his tank just to don't get the his tank just for this. Like if you're getting the his tank just for this Cobra Commander, you're fucking up because there's no way they're not gonna give us that Cobra Commander down the road.
real quick, Daniel wanted to know how we spent our Halloweens. Which, by the way, big ups Daniel, Ian, everybody for joining us. I'm not really much of a Halloween celebrator. I mean, the missus, she gave out some candy. Honestly, I'm not for that. Like, hey man, fuck the kids. If they didn't get enough candy by the time they got to my house, they're not doing it right. So that's all I'm saying. But I had to take my tax, so I got my piece. I got my candy, so everything else fine. Like I don't really do that much Halloween stuff like that. I guess I'm an old curmudgeon, so but I'll be that. You guys?
Um, I kind of just yeah, like again, I kind of just took my kids trick or treating, and then it's pretty much that. And you kind of mentioned it, but like dad tax is a real thing.
Yeah, gotta take that tax. Like I'm not gonna sit there eat on my paydays and I don't get none. You fuck around.
Exactly, exactly.
Get my tax. So yeah. What about you, Jimmy? Oh, I forgot.
That's
Jimmy was late to
that's
Halloween
about it.
because I was talking to him yesterday. He was late to Halloween.
No surprise there.
I know. I know.
Late to Halloween, late to 9/11.
You're gonna be late to Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna be late to Jesus' birthday.
You probably are late to Jesus' birthday.
Fuck.
Stay late.
But I'm a
Fashionably
dis-
late.
I didn't really do anything for Halloween. I honored the holiday by continuing my playthrough of Resident Evil 2, which kind of wasn't as scary as I thought. I didn't get to Mr. X yet, so you don't really have to like crap yourself yet, you know?
Speaking of
Yeah.
Resident
See,
Evil, I have a
this.
friend. Shout out to my boy Cyril on Twitch. He made he programmed in the old Resident Evil game. He put King Cobra in it, and it would spout out King Cobra lines when they did the dialogue part. So instead of like whatever the line was in the game, you get a line out of Cobra saying some wild shit. Then he put DSP in there, Low Tier God, Chris Chan, and like other people, and he named it Resident Evil. Yo, this shit is hilarious, son. I think he streamed some of it. He might have it on the. If I find it, I'll show y'all later. But yeah, Resident Evil is hilarious, bro.
That's funny.
Like he made one of the nemesis into Naked and Laughing, Cobra's ex girlfriend. So you got a big nemesis is going Joshy, Joshy, just screaming at him. Oh, the technology, the technology.
Uh, she's arguably scarier than anything in those games.
Yeah, but imagine having a nemesis run at you screaming, "What did I do to you?" And then, like, when the zombies start eating fucking Cobra, he's like, "Fuck, fucking bullshit." Like,
That's
yo,
funny.
it's fucking crazy what he did to that game, son. It's insane. It's actually insane.
You're gonna have to send
Yeah,
me that.
I know he got some. I think he got some on his YouTube channel. If I can find it, I'll send you some because I was watching him make that shit, and like, yo, that shit is crazy. And like the people will have dialogue with each other, and this is like I said, it's just spliced in lines of shit they've said on stream, and it like Cobra just be saying some wild shit. My fucking of age
Yeah,
fangirls love me. Alright, well, let's jump right into it because, like I said, we got a jam packed show here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So let's jump into your number one source for news and information. It's Friday night. It's November now, so it's turkey time, and it's also time for fake news. And you know why I say it's turkey time? Because you got to start saving up that money for adult Christmas or Christmas for y'all. I celebrate adult Christmas. But for you regulars, y'all can celebrate that Christmas stuff. Make sure you also check the spaghetti policy because that shit's important though. All right, we starting things off with I don't know why they don't call it by its name because you all know who this is. He's the new
House Hippo.
Harambe, but not
Whoa.
dead.
Whoa,
It's Modang.
what is that?
You don't know about the baby hippo Modang?
No.
You might have to take a side trip. Hold on a second. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. This is
Smarten
important.
me up.
These problems matter. Hold on.
These nuts matter.
No. Modang.
You guys saw what I did there?
I
Right,
did.
this
Thank
is
you.
Pretty
Modang
funny.
is this baby hippo who does and we're gonna watch a little bit of Modang. You know, I'm gonna share it with the chat too, so everybody can all partake in the Modang. Okay. No, not doing
Modonk?
No, not Modonk. It's Modang. Okay, Modang. He's a little
Shit.
baby hippo out in like China or something, and he's adorable. Okay, that's all you need to know about Modang. He's adorable.
Hope they don't eat him.
No, they're not eating him. That's what I say. He's like a celebrity right now. He's all over the
Okay.
place. He's probably more famous than what's his name?
Cobra.
Yeah, he's way more cool. He's more popular than Cobra right now.
Whoa.
Modang slaps. Okay, he's a beautiful, shiny baby boy. Okay, Modang. You listen, trust me. Just believe the process. That's all I'm saying. All right, so I'm gonna share this right here. I'll share this with the group. Boys, for the boys, because you guys gotta see too. Like I said, y'all don't need no sound because the sound's not necessary. Like the cuteness will melt your heart, your cold, cold hearts. It'll set you to go, oh, how did I end up here? How did I end up in the world of Modang? And you're gonna want to buy this figure. You're gonna want to buy this little statue. So here's Modang. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, chat. Look at this. Look at the Modang. Modang. He's the man. The little baby hippo. He just lives his best life. And he bites your knees. Look at that. He likes to play. See, look at him. Look at him. It's Modang. He's living the best life. Look at him. Don't you wish you were living like Modang right now? If you say no, you're lying. So, look at that. He a happy hippo. He does his thing. He don't bother nobody. Eats a little grass. Look at that. Look at him. Come on. Look at that. He loves the water. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that guy. Come on. If he didn't grow up to become a killing machine, you'd be like, I want one of those in my house right now. But instead,
If by house you mean dinner plate, then correct.
Now, cut it out. We are not eating Modang.
Oh, we are?
We're not eating. Modang is not on the table, sir.
Okay, fuck. Jesus.
Yeah, see, Modang, he's the best. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that. Oh, good. Look, the big yawn. He hit him with a big yawn. Look at that. Look at that. Come on now. The mama's like, don't make me kill you, sir. I'll kill you over Modang. See? I told you. Modang. See? So now that you have the context, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring it full circle. Let's bring it full circle. Because we're here now. We're here now. We're here with Modang. We're here now. And then we go back to figures. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Modang. Look at that. Full circle, gentlemen. Full fucking circle. Modang. Full effects. So now do y'all know who this is? The little baby hippo that they don't want to call Modang, but it's clearly Modang.
Yeah.
Are we on the same page now?
So you buying this hippo?
I mean, he's only like $20. So. But it's Modang.
Okay.
Look at him. He's giving you that Modang, the Modang scream. He's like, I'm Modang, fear me. I am such a big hippo. Whoa, he's a dwarf hippo? He won't get bigger? Oh, that means he's a god. See, thank you, Trunk. See, he give me the information. Modang is special, gentlemen. See? People will soon praise him. You might as well buy one because we're eventually going to end up praying to Modang. So you might as well have your totem now. You might as well pick it up now while it's still cheap.
I don't know. I'm kind of famously like not an animal lover, like to any degree. So I'm gonna pass.
But this is not an animal. This is a god. Don't you want your totem? Look at that. He can bite figures' feet like in real life, like the real Modang.
Modoc.
That means you're special. You know, when he wants to eat your feet, you're special. It's like an anointment.
Can you eat hippos?
No.
Oh my god.
Or is that like frowned upon?
A little bit.
I would never eat a hippo, sir. And I'd appreciate that hippo hate trick in this chat, in this stream, sir. I'm not gonna have hippo hatred here.
I don't know. Like I don't know what they eat in every single country.
They don't eat Modang.
Well, I didn't know that. I'm just asking. That's how you learn things, by asking.
Asking the wrong question, sir.
All right.
That's all right.
We need to get Matt some help.
All right, listen, Modang, he's $22. First quarter of 25. Okay. Hashtag more
Get,
Modang.
get help.
Uh, all right. You got this vintage collection chopper in his imperial disguise. That was probably in one of the episodes. It's a vintage collection. Did I say that? I probably did.
You did.
Oh, Happy Meal?
Yeah.
Not a happy
That
meal,
sucks.
You
son.
know, it's just one of those things. It's as good as a Happy Meal toy could look, I suppose.
Uh, Jimmy, I was gonna put a black Voltron on the desk next to you, but you know what? I'll save that for next week.
Oh, you bastard. Come on, do it, pussy.
Bro, look how look look how Jimmy's like arms are crossed. It's like he's disapproving of everything.
He's like, I don't like none of these figures.
Yeah,
He's like,
like
where's
he's dis
my black Voltron?
yeah, like he's like he's in disapproval of everything. It's like I'm not impressed by any of these.
Because I'm not.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
That's how Jimmy feels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not bad, but like, yeah, I'm not a vintage collector, but you know, it's good for those who are. So, you know, more power.
Same.
By the way, we got a lot of vintage though. They dropped a lot of vintage this week. $18, May of 25. Then we get this Jude Law from the Skeleton Crew, which everyone's going to love, right?
Yeah,
Right?
it's kind of it's kind of the problem. The problem is they're always too early with stuff, or they're like way too late. Like this is an example of like they're so early, and I don't think it's their fault per se. I think it's like I think that's just that like Disney delayed this show, so I don't think it's necessarily their fault. But it's hard for me to look at this and be excited not seeing the show. Like that's kind of always the issue. Like it was the same thing with the Acolyte, where we saw all the Acolyte figures before we saw the show, and then when you kind of actually watch the show, it's not very good. It's hard for me to be excited about this, like not seeing the show.
This
Same,
is
but
the
even
one
though
where
I've
it's
seen
like
the
all
trailer, I'm not excited for it anyway. So,
this is the
You
one
know,
with
like
all
I'm
like
not.
the kids.
It is, yeah. Like this is just basically like Space Goonies, and again, like Goonies is a movie that I absolutely cannot stand.
Oh wow.
whoa, that's
So it's
some
kind of
hatred for the Goonies.
oh man, I fucking hate that movie so fucking much. I
How do
can't
you
even
hate the
tell you.
Goonies?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Like it's I don't know. It's just one of those movies where I don't know. Like like when my brother and I were kids, and like I don't know. Maybe I don't remember where I saw this. Maybe this was one of his favorite movies, and sometimes we did not see eye to eye. Like sometimes I did not like his movies, and he did not like my movies. And I don't remember if this was one of his movies. But I remember just watching this as a kid, and
And
I
you just
fucking
like,
wanted to
fuck
cry.
this shit.
I I I hated it so much that like I
But what
wanted to
about it did
cry.
you hate? Like, it's the
It's
Goonies.
that's I don't know. Like I don't know. I think it's just I think it's just like I thought it was just dumb. I don't know. Like I can't even give you like a fair answer. But it's just I know that I watched this like once or twice as a kid, and I can't tell you how badly I hated this movie. Like there's not even words for me that are strong enough to tell you how much I hated the Goonies.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe it's just, but yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was like kind of
Retarded?
like it was, you know. Well, I think we all are to some degree, but
I'm just joking, man.
I think it's just that I was either like, it either had to be like a cartoon or like something like really like cartoonish, or it was like horror. Like if you weren't one of those two things, then like this it was like not a good time. Like I could watch the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie like every day. Like I could watch that movie. But
Oh,
like
that's fucking great.
you, you try to put the Goonies on and we're having a bad time.
Listen. Ivan Ooze fucking shits all over the Goonies. I'll give you that.
It's like again like to me like the Goonies it's in the same category as like Beetlejuice. Like I thought Beetlejuice was so stupid. I thought it was like the lamest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I like Beetlejuice.
I don't
You don't
know,
like
like I don't know. It was
Beetlejuice?
just no, I don't, because it was just the premise of like he's a scary guy, but then like he's not he's not killing people, so I'm not interested, you know? Like I like the character, but I always felt that it was like a cool character like trapped inside a horribly boring movie. I'm actually watching Beetlejuice right now as I'm saying this.
What, the first one or the second one?
Like the first one, like it's just on in the background while I'm waiting for SmackDown to come on. Like I can't even make that up.
Smackdown. See?
Fucked up.
Well,
People call me sick. Ugh.
Skeleton Crew, Jude Law here, set you back 18, November of 24. So it should be coming out pretty soon.
Ooh, okay. This is oh, it's vintage collection, so it's not from that, but it's Oracene, which is this was this ever Made in Black series?
It was, but
Yeah.
I think they made her like like she's one of those characters that like they made her and she came out and then she was gone and then a lot of people want her nowadays, but getting her is kind of difficult to do.
Well, now you can get the Happy Meal version. So
She's
Bro,
got
you know what's
guns.
crazy? Like Aura Singh is such a like well-known like character. Like she's such a popular like fan favorite character. It always kind of blew my mind that like canonically her death is like off screen. I just kind of always found that kind of wild. Like remember in like Han Solo the Solo movie when like somebody's talking to Tobias Beckett and he's like, I killed Aura Singh, like I pushed her off a cliff,
oh yeah,
and that's like canonically her death for
fucked up.
such a fan favorite character. But yeah, this is cool. Like yeah, it's obviously vintage collection, so obviously she comes with double the accessories the Black Series figure came with.
It's branded
But
under
yeah,
Phantom Menace.
Yeah, Phantom
oh, that's
Menace.
weird. That's weird.
I think she might have like
She
appeared
wasn't
in the
in Phantom
movie, but
Menace.
like it's one of those type of blink and you missed it. Like she was there, but you didn't see her there.
And then they
Oh
kind of
yeah, maybe
her design for animation, I guess.
or maybe she was
Yeah.
like a deleted scene or something. Like what was that one dude I can't remember his name, but he was supposed to be in whatever the part 9 was, whatever part 9 was. Like he was supposed to be in that and like he got cut from the movie. Like his figure still came out and like it like horribly peg warm despite being like a good figure.
Hmm.
Zubio, Constable Zubio.
Yo,
Yeah,
$18.
like he was Like he got cut from the movie, and like nobody bought his figure. But this one's cool. Like I would get this one if I was into vintage collection. I would get this one.
Well, $18, May 25.
Ooh, all right. We got everybody's favorite breakout character from Ahsoka. We got this guy, Callahan.
I don't even remember this dude.
What did he do in the show? I don't remember. Probably nobody remembers.
At first, I thought this was that old Asian dude from the Mando, but like I don't remember this person from Ahsoka.
He's probably another deleted
Oh, was
scene
this the
character.
chick that came in? Like, yeah, who is this?
I don't know.
I mean, I remember watching Ahsoka. I don't remember her. Like, it must have been like the blink and you miss it scene or something. What?
Hmm.
I don't know who this is, but you know what? Somebody out there is like, yeah, it's her from Ahsoka, right? Right? No?
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, she must have made no impression.
Who are we talking about?
I don't know.
Callahan.
I don't know who that is.
Neither does anyone
Nobody
else.
does.
And the ones who
Okay.
say they do, stop lying. $18, May of 25.
Okay, real quick. Fact check, everybody. I just Googled it, and apparently Aura Singh is in fact in Phantom Menace. Apparently, she's at the race, like the pod race. Like apparently, like she's there.
Yeah, like
Like,
I said, it's
apparently
a
there's,
blink and you'll miss it
Dude,
type
yeah.
scene.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it in the movie, but I remember watching a video about that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a blink and you'll miss it scene that they felt, hey, we could justify putting her in a figure line because she was technically there. She didn't do anything, but she was there.
Yeah.
We got Acolyte
speaking of
Vintage.
not doing anything, yeah.
We got generic black guy and the Happy Meal line.
I like how this could be used as a Miles Morales because the hair. Like, why does how come every time you cast like a young black actor, you got to give him that hairstyle? Why is that a
generic
stereotype?
black guy haircut? It makes them look like they got bags. They trying to look like white people so they can make them comfortable in the theaters. Generic black guy. That's why, Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know. Useless character. I don't really like this actor. Like again, like this actor lost me before I even watched the show. I was already over this actor.
Like I
That's
said,
racist.
I have his Black Series figure. It's a fine figure, but I don't refer to him as Yord because he's not just generic black guy. He's Master Nigo.
Oh no, I can't say that word.
Like once I watched that interview where he's like he said his favorite part of Star Wars was when Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star. It was over for me.
What a fucking tool.
Yeah.
Killmonger for the hairstyle. Yeah, probably.
And then again, like the character was totally boring and useless in that garbage show. Maybe one more garbage. But okay, well, you get some robes and you get a yellow lightsaber. Like buy that and take those and give them to somebody else because the yellow lightsaber is cool because we don't see that all the time.
He's like my other favorite part of Star Wars is when Boba Fett cut off Luke Skywalker's hand.
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
Yes. $18, June of 25. Oh,
Oh,
another.
uh,
I told you it was a lot of vintage, man. They dumped a lot of vintage.
Yeah, they
uh,
did. So I guess this is at the end of Kenobi,
But nah, this
or
ain't
is
from
this at the
Kenobi. This
start
is
of
Jedi
Kenobi?
Legend. So this is different.
I think that's just the name
It
of
is
his.
Kenobi, but it's not Kenobi from the Kenobi show. It's Kenobi from something else.
Oh,
No, I think they said this was from the show.
Really?
yeah, it's from
I
from
think
the
so,
last
but
scene or whatever, right?
yeah, I think so. I think so. I don't know. I don't remember. Again, like that's another show that I checked out of that show really early on.
Kind of
Yo,
looks.
maybe I just don't like Star Wars. I don't know.
You don't like the Goonies either, so I don't know.
I hate the Goonies.
Ah, you motherfucker. His head sculpt reminds. Have you guys watched Shameless?
No.
No.
It's William H Macy's character Frank Gallagher. It's like looks more like him than it does like Ewan McGregor.
Okay.
Same with the Hot Toys one. Actually, I don't know why.
Well,
Yeah,
$18 for
again,
Kenobi here, June 25.
I'm sure someone out there is like, "Oh, sick, another Kenobi," but it's not me saying that. That's for sure.
It's me.
I'm not that guy.
Oh, here we go. Now we getting into the good shit. Like now, like now we're like into the forget the Happy Meals. Now we're into the big boy because we're getting Jedi Master Shock D, Black Series Shock D. This is great because it's another Jedi. Like it's another prequel Jedi, which are horribly underrepresented in the Black Series. I cannot stress that enough. And she comes with soft goods robe. Like that's always nice. I'm glad that we're getting that with the Jedi's now. And Shakti's cool. Canonically, she's died like 4 different times.
That's all good.
But yeah, this is great. Like this is 10 out of 10 for me.
Are you picking this one up?
Oh fuck, absolutely, no question about it.
That's what's up. 26, July 25.
And yeah, like again, if I'm sorry, Jimmy, do you want to take this one?
Nah, go for it. You know more about this than I do.
Yeah, this is another home run for me, because it's again like another Jedi, another prequel Jedi Council member. She's got the soft good robes. Yeah, like this is great. Like everything I said about Shakti and put it here. Like this is just another like home run for me. This has been a long wanted character. Like people have been wanting Luminara for some time, so I'm very glad that we're finally getting her.
She's got a cool lightsaber. 26, July 25.
You know, this one's kind of hit. This one's kind of hit and miss for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I would have much preferred getting Saboba with his pod racer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like him on his own kind of seems a little like he seems like somebody he needs to just come with the thing he's more known for. Because this just is like, I mean, it's a cool looking figure, but I wouldn't pay $25 for just this.
Yeah, like that's the only thing is without the pod racer, like that's what he is. He's like the rival like pod racer. So like without that, like that's like his core thing that he does. You know, and again, it goes back to like having a Ghost Rider with no motorcycle. Like, it's fine. I'm still gonna get it because it's a new character and it's a prequel character, so I'm gonna get it. But I kind of would much rather have just gotten a deluxe version with the pod. I think they missed out by not doing that.
Yeah, definitely. Should
Yep.
have just came with a pod. 26 July of 25.
Ooh, baby. This is, yeah, I want this. Savaggio Press.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. This was probably my favorite 1027 reveal. He looks great. He looks like a thicker figure, which is nice. And I like the accessories. Like I like that he comes with the dual lightsaber, which is perfect, and he comes with the pike, which I think is also perfect. So again, Black Series kind of killed it with this.
It's cool looking. I would fuck with it if I had a mall, but I don't have a mall, so I'm good on this. But definitely a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is nice. This is perfect, man. Like Black Series killed it with these 4 figures.
Yeah, you gotta sift through all the Happy Meal toys before you get to the good ones.
Yeah.
These are a little more pricier. 35 April of 25.
I guess he's gonna be a deluxe, but I'm okay with it. This one I'm kind of so on. I'm glad we're getting heavy duty in the line again. Like it's another brand new character. I sort of don't love that weapon. Like I sort of don't love that.
I think about this logistically. Like that can't be good on your back and spine, like carrying all that around. Even if you're a strong dude, at the end of the day. Plus, like heavy duty is such a later character. He's not like seasons. He's not early season character. He's later GI Joe.
The thing too is like, let's say you have like a really like large gun, and like all of a sudden you're taking fire, and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta bolt, like I gotta run out of here. You can just drop your gun and run. Like with this, like it's basically connected to you. Like if someone throws a grenade, you're kind of fucked because you can't just drop this and run. So I kind of don't love this, but I'm still gonna get it. Like it's a new character. It's a new character. I'm still gonna get it.
I wish they
but
would have gave him like some regular guns too, besides the whole big heavy thing.
yeah, like I think there's a better heavy duty waiting to be made, and I think at some point we will get a better heavy duty. But again, I'm never gonna be mad at getting a new character. You know.
Yeah, it looks alright. I'm not really the biggest heavy duty fan, but it's all good. 35 March of 25. Okay, it's time for another repaint. We got I don't know, what are they calling this again now? They're calling this the Trench Viper with and it comes with like a base accessory, something like that, which is fine if you want a alley Viper in another color. Then I guess, hey, here you go.
Yeah, looks it looks alright. I'm probably not getting this though. But yeah, this looks cool, and it's kind of cool that you get the bunker.
Armory to hold, store all weapons for other soldiers. I mean, it's cool, and I see the concept of you buy multiples, you can do certain things with it, but yeah, you gotta be really committed to do all that.
Yeah.
Because it's like it shows that you can stretch it out to other things, but it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to army build this fucker to build some kind of a wall or something. Which I'm pretty sure is a pricey investment. To try to build something like this right here. Like you buying at least like what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 figures just to build this little fucking little piece? Nah, I don't think so. If that's the case, that's gonna be my army then. We're not buying no more Cobra soldiers. If you're into that, hey, $55. Scheduled to drop. What are we talking about? Sometime in September of 25.
Oh, they don't want us to know.
No, they do. It's down there. September of 25. They say, we want that money, son.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
look
I don't
here.
know what
I'll
this is
give
supposed to be.
McFarlane this much credit. They took the original mold and did a lot of retooling, at least in the chest and facial parts, to make it different from the green Swamp Thing. So I'll give it that. But is this my Swamp Thing? No. So I don't have to buy it. Plus, like I said, I've got the proper green, so I'm good. If anybody's like looking to really need more than one color Swamp Thing, then they have at it. But for me, I'm okay. And plus, it looks a little ridiculous to me.
Yeah, same. I'm not into this in the slightest.
Plus, like the card that they use to portray this Swamp Thing doesn't even look like what this is. So it's like you already fucked it up, man. You like look at the card and look at the figure. Like I see no similarities out of the same thing. Now, if you'd have made it look like what the card looks like, I might give you something. But they did something totally different that's like, that doesn't look the same.
I feel like he just wanted to. He just wanted to do like a Swamp Thing repaint, and that was it. Like he didn't want to. He didn't want to take the time to sculpt something new, or give us like a totally.
Well, no,
new
he
figure.
did
He's just
sculpt
like,
a little something new with the body, but the head sculpt is like, you kind of should have left the original head sculpt and just painted it the color, because that's what the face represents. He gave it something totally different that's not what this card is representing. Like, I mean, be consistent, dude. Like, at least if you're gonna give a card away for the figure, have the figure at least similarly look like the card a little bit. It's like, but again, like I said, I've got one Swamp Thing. I don't need another one, so I'm good with this Planet Rain Swamp Thing. $40, December of 24.
I'm kind of okay on this.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, hey, at least at this time around, you don't have to get a Build-A-Figure to get the fucking wings.
Yeah.
You know what? I do appreciate what they did with this wave. I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not a Sam Wilson Captain America guy. I don't know. I'm just like a traditionalist. To me, like Steve Rogers is the only Captain America I'm interested in is Steve Rogers. Like I'm not into anybody else as Cap, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like to me like Sam Wilson is the Falcon. Like that's just who he is. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
yeah,
Listen,
this is
I got
probably
proper Falcon from the comic now, so I'm good. So I don't need this. Or
yeah.
I would never got it
I'm
anyway because I don't do MCU figures. So, although I think it looks good with the helmet on. If you leave the helmet on, you might have something. But without it, it's just Anthony Mackie, and it's like I don't care about Anthony Mackie.
yeah, same. Plus, how long do you think he wears that helmet in the movie?
Probably never.
Yeah.
Probably if I was a betting man, I'd say probably never. But $40, February 25 for the captain. Now you get his predecessor, his new Falcon.
The Vulture.
He kind of does look like the Vulture a little bit.
This one I might get this. Like this kind of falls into the category of like I gotta kind of see the movie first, because he might be good in the movie. I don't know. Like it looks cool. Like it looks like a cool toy. It looks like a cool toy. But
Yeah, it's not bad.
I gotta kind of see the movie. I gotta kind of see the movie first and see how I like this character. I'm hyped for this movie. I want to see this movie, man.
I like how they didn't bother to give him like a unhelmet face because he's like, you're not that important of an actor, so you can just
Yeah.
wear the helmet, dude. Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about it. Just keep the helmet on. Ain't nobody worried about your face, and you probably won't get that much screen time. So yeah, keep the helmet on. All right, also $40, February of 25.
I'm getting this. There's no question about it.
I'm thinking about it. Like I'm really because like I said, I already have a Red Hulk, so I'm like kind of good on that front. But I feel like I wanted this Hulk because it just looks. The Hulk I have still looks like regular Hulk because it's got the ripped up pants, and this one had like nice, decent pants.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the Red
Yeah.
Hulk would have decent pants, is where the Hulk would have ripped up pants.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like I'm not gonna not buy Red Hulk, you know what I'm saying? And like if anything about this movie, and like I said, I'm excited for this movie. I think it's gonna be good. At the very least, probably anytime Red Hulk's on screen, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. And
Oh, that's
it's
right. Crown
Harrison.
Jewel is tomorrow, right?
It's Yeah, it sure fucking is. Oh, I forgot to put it on fucking SmackDown. Oh. Yeah, it sure fucking is tomorrow at
Like
fucking
12
1 o'clock
o'clock
in
or
the
something.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That
Yeah,
should
as
be
much as I
fun.
say that though, this show doesn't actually look too bad. Like this to me looks like what a pay-per-view should be. Like at least you got like 7 matches.
Yeah, you gotta go to
I
Saudi
still think
Arabia to get a decent fucking card now?
Yeah, and did you hear the thing about those like titles?
What
Like they're
about it?
basically like they're like Which I guess we kind of figured that would be the case, but I guess they're like the titles are gonna live in Saudi
Yeah, I
Arabia,
told you
and
that
the
before. They were gonna
winners,
stick them in their little fucking museum they got over there.
yeah, and the winners are gonna get like a Super Bowl like style ring.
Yeah, they're just gonna put it in their little place so they can try to drum up tourists and be like, "Look, it's the greatest championship that will never be defended ever again because it's just sitting here in Saudi Arabia."
See, like that's my only thing with this is like I don't care about these stupid crown jewel titles. Like this to me is just garbage. Like I just rather have regular world title matches. Like, listen. I be I be trying my best, man. Like people be giving me a hard time sometimes that I just be shitting on WWE all the time. I try my best, man. I do actually try my best to give them credit, but I just feel like they miss the mark so many times, and it's like nobody wants these fucking crown jewel fucking things. Nobody wants to see this. Why can't
Also,
you just give
sucks
us
that
traditional
Rhea
championship
Ripley's out.
matches? Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Bro, she can't catch a break, man. Like she gets hurt, drops the title, and then she finally comes back and is in the mix, and now she's hurt again. But listen, man, unless you a Samoan, you got no business doing a headbutt.
Exactly.
That'll kind of teach her.
But yeah, the Red Hulk. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to wonder: is this gonna be the same size as like the Red Hulk we got before, or is this gonna be like the Ruffalo Hulks that we got in the past?
I hope it's a little bigger than the Ruffalo Hulk. I thought those Ruffalo Hulks were a little undersized.
They were.
Uh, Real quick, did you guys see those like potential like MCU like plot leaks?
Mm,
No,
no.
I didn't.
Some of them are kind of like interesting. Do you want me to quickly go over them?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, I
This is
guess
your number one source for news and information now.
I guess potential spoiler warning if any of these end up coming true. But apparently Thunderbolts. There's gonna be a lot more characters on the team than what we've seen, and apparently a few characters are gonna bite the bullet. Like I think Taskmaster is supposedly dies. I think U.S. Agent supposedly dies, and I think Ghost dies in that movie. And apparently they're saying there's more characters in Thunderbolts. We just haven't seen them yet because they're keeping them, I guess, for like surprises. And there was also some Avengers Doomsday uh, Doomsday leaks, and apparently the plan is for that movie to open with that movie's supposed to open with the Council of Kangs like plotting their next move, and apparently they're all the big players are going to be now played by different actors, and apparently Doctor Doom is going to show up and just murder the entire Council of Kangs with ease and steal their technology, and that's basically how they're gonna deal with the Kang situation. They're just gonna have Doctor Doom show up and very easily kill every single member, and basically like he's gonna take their technology. So there you go. If any of that stuff happens, then you heard it here first. I don't know, man. Tiffany Stratton ain't the one, man. I don't know. I kind of don't see the appeal in her. I kind of don't see what people like. I don't see what other people are seeing about her. Like, why is she so popular? Is it just her big jugs?
What do you think?
That's the
Well,
reason
that's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying, man. Like to me, like I don't think she's all that. Like I don't think to me like Tiffany Stratton ain't the one. But yeah, you talk to any WWE fan, and they're like, oh, like Tiffany Stratton is she's like the biggest star. Like she's better than everybody. Like
I mean, those are
she's
probably the
better
same
than
people that sit there and
every
go, "Oh, I
wrestler.
love Liv Morgan," and she wrestles like fucking trash. Because they sit
Yeah,
there and they get caught
I
up
don't
in
get it,
looking.
man.
Listen, don't let them ladies get you fooled with the stock, the panty stockings and the showing, and it makes the legs look all types of ways. Y'all be getting hypnotized by the booty, and y'all be getting faked out. See, that's your problem.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all let that booty blind you from the lack of talent. You looking at the talent, but not looking at
That's
the
what I'm
talent.
saying. That's what I mean, man. Like I think people just kind of like salivate over her because oh like they think she's all that, but I don't know, man. I think she's
I
not the
mean,
one.
she's decent. Tiffany's decent in the ring. I think she just kind of needs to ditch the whole Barbie gimmick and try something else. But she can at least wrestle, so I'll give her that. I just think that the whole trying to be a Barbie is just kind of a lame gimmick. Just do something else.
Yeah.
But like cats out there be thirsty and shit. And it's like, bro, you not even gonna get none of that Ludwig Kaiser snatch, son. Shit's already spoken for, B.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anyways, Red Hulk looks good. Like I said, it looks
Yeah, I'm getting it.
big, but I don't know. I don't. Like I said, I think about it because, like I said, I'm not in the need of a Red Hulk. But hey, $40, February of 25, not a bad price for a deluxe figure. Transformers. What the fuck is this?
Okay, so we got is this just basically just a re-release of the first one they did?
It's Studio Series Bumblebee from Bumblebee.
Didn't we already get a Bumblebee from Bumblebee in Studio Series?
Yeah, but I
Yes,
think it was
we
a
did.
different alt mode. Now we're getting the bug.
Okay. It looks kind of nice. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it, but I think it looks nice. I think it looks cool. I think Bumblebee's design in that movie was probably one of the better Bumblebee live action designs.
I agree.
What's all this going on with the feet, though? It's like these little gray areas look like feet, and then they just added other feet on the bottom of those feet. Tell me I'm not the only one seeing that.
I see it. I see what you're saying.
Like, what's going on there? I don't know. It looks weird, but then again, I don't really fuck with any live action Transformers, so I'm good on this. I do not consider this a studio series at all.
I'm kind of a little more finicky when it comes to live action stuff, but I'm kind of good. I don't really need this Bumblebee.
26th February of 25.
All right.
These don't look that bad though. They're just small.
Oh,
I mean, it's not that they
They
look
don't.
bad, but like, who needs small combiners though?
yeah.
Who the hell
I could
needs
find
small
it.
combiners? Especially since you've already done a bigger Devastator before. Like, there's no excuses for this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that fan that is not gonna be here and be like, oh, they look great, this is great, and we should just accept it. No, motherfucker. You already did a bigger Devastator. All you really needed to do was take that model and improve on it. Instead, they go the route of, we'll just make it smaller, and you'll still end up paying more money than what you would have paid for just the whole Combiner War set Devi. That's it. This shit is a joke, man. Yeah, does it look good? Yeah, it's fine. But what the fuck does it matter if I can't get a full-size Devastator in a chug scale? You're better off
Yeah,
than you.
that's
In fact, if you really wanted to just go the route of getting a legend-size fucking Devi, you're probably better off getting the third party. You might pay a little more, but you'll get a better product.
yeah, that's my only I don't know. Like it's small. I don't think it
Yeah.
looks awful. It's kind of tiny, but I don't know, like if you got the Combiner Wars Devastator, then you're probably good, right?
Yeah, but like, this is a joke though, to sit there and like release this and be like, I should be excited for this. I should be hyped and ready to just hand over my monies. And it's like, this bitch is smaller than the current Devastator I already have, that I already bought from you.
Yeah.
That I already bought from you. Like several years ago. Devastator was like one of the first big combiners that I bought when I started back into collecting.
Yeah, same.
And then the next thing I got on it was an upgrade kit to fix the Mixmaster foot. And the shoulders. Why would I want this? Same thing with that goddamn Minosaur. It's like, why would I get that, pay $100-some, and I just a couple more hundred and I go buy a masterpiece scale fucking Minosaur, which that's what I did. So I'd rather spend more money on getting something that I can actually use in my collection than something that's not going to scale with nothing that I got.
I mean the key difference with the Menosaur is the new Menosaur was a significant improvement over the
Yeah, it could be a
Combiner
significant
Wars
improvement, but what good of an improvement do when it scales with all the rest of the figures that your line is in? Especially when you already have shown people that you can make a good combiner in a Titan size scale. What the fuck is Predaking? What the fuck is Devastator then? Why we keep going backwards?
Yeah,
Like, it's
again,
inexcusable. Like, there's no excuses for Hasbro. This shit is inexcusable when it's like, bro, how hard is it to make another combiner the same scale as you made Predaking? How fucking hard is that? No one's worried about the individual robots themselves. It's the combined mode that people want. So if they're bigger than your traditional chug scale figure, no one's gonna really think that much of it because they never intended on having that shit out as individual parts. Unless they're one of those people that like to buy two of each and have both, then yeah. But at the same time, once it's in combined mode, ain't nobody taking that shit apart. Like I said, my Devastator's been combined mode for damn near 5 years now. I've yet to take them apart because I'm not going to.
For me, like I'm not really bothered by scale when it comes to Transformers. Like I could really care less about scale. For me, it's just that the Combiner Wars Devastator was perfect. So there's really no need for me to get this. Like if the Combiner Wars 1 was kind of garbage, then I'd be like, oh, okay, but I don't know. Like the Combiner Wars one to me was perfect, so there's really no need for me to get this
Well,
one.
listen,
Like even if this
I
one,
know the scale doesn't matter to you, Matt, but I'm a Transformer fan. And to most Transformer fans, it does matter. It actually fucking matters. Like, take it into something else that you truly collect. If the scale was off on something, you probably wouldn't fuck with it that much because it's not going to do your collection any good. Think of
like
it
that's
that
the,
way.
like
It's not going to do your
like
collection any good if it doesn't scale with everything else that you've kind of blueprint. And like I said, if you collect Chug, Devastator is still the ipso facto from Combiner Wars because it scales well with any one of your figures from Siege all the way to fucking Legacy right now. It
see, like
scales.
that's the thing for me, like, cause I'm not a scale
Same way
snob. Like for me,
Predaking
like
scales with all the Chug figures that I have right now as a combiner. So if I was to set that up, it would still look good because he's a combiner. He's supposed to be bigger than everyone else. He shouldn't be a slightly bigger. No, he should be bigger than everyone else. Even though the
yeah, like
proportions of the figures are extreme to the other figures, doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, when he combines, shit just gets bigger. And no
like I
one has a
said, like
problem with that. But like I
I'm
said, to
not
sit
a
there and downgrade him and Minosaur, and it's like it goes with nothing. Individual parts maybe, but in a whole, as a combiner, it has failed. It has failed. Not even a question. It has failed.
like
You failed to do the one thing that you're kind of supposed to do as a combiner. Be bigger than the other individual parts of figures that go with your line to give you a reason to exist. That's like saying you make the Dinobots and you make the Dinobots small. You failed. You failed. Because your
yes,
Dinobots
like
should
I don't
always
know,
be
like
bigger than your
again,
Autobots.
I'm
Your
not
Dinobots should always be
like
bigger than your Decepticons, or at least certain characters. If they're the same size, you have failed.
I fuck with different scales. Like for me, like it doesn't matter. Like I just buy what I like I just I at the end of the
And
day, like
Matt,
I
that's
just buy what I
fine, but
like.
as like a
Like
collector of Transformers, scale matters. We have a chart. It's called the Sumbo. This shit matters.
yeah,
It doesn't matter for all
that's
the other
fine.
toys. The Transformers, it does. It
To, but
does.
to me, like to me, like it doesn't. Like I
I
don't
mean, yeah, it
care. Like I
doesn't for
really
you
don't care
because you're
that
not
much.
like all about just Transformers. You collect other shit. I'm trying to explain to you that as Transformer fans, period, the scale matters. That's why we
Yeah,
have
like
two
that's
different.
fine.
That's why
But
we
like
have
I'm
classes. We have a masterpiece scale. We have legend scale. We have then there's Chug. These are all individually. Jimmy can attest. He's collecting the legend stuff, and even they follow the Sumbo. The Dinobots are going to be bigger than all the Autobot ones that he has, because the Sumbo tells it to be so. Because it's the scale.
yeah. But
Am I
like
wrong, Jimmy?
I'm just
Or your Legend Dinobots not slightly bigger than the other Autobots?
They're like 3 times the size.
Exactly, because they're supposed to be. By the Sumbo chart, they're supposed to be.
yeah. I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion. Like I'm not gonna like I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm just saying that like for me,
And
like
that's cool, but I'm saying Hasbro
for
played themselves. Hasbro played
for
themselves with
me,
this.
I for me like I don't care that he's smaller. For me, it's nothing to do with being smaller. It's just that we already got a better Devastator, so there's no need to get this. If you already have Combiner Wars Devastator, then you already have the best Devastator. So there's no need
Plus,
for
some of
this.
the other
That's
pieces
all I'm
ain't all gonna
saying.
be the same sizes either. That's another thing. So you're gonna get a whole set of figures that ain't even gonna be able to scale well with themselves. Because from what I was told, what's his name, Long Haul, and what's the name, they supposed to be a little bit bigger than the limbs. So you're just gonna have like 4 smaller limbs, and then the body part's gonna be bigger. It's just like, bro, come on. How do you fuck that up when you already did this with Combiner Wars? And like I said, the fan base sits there and just takes this as like, this is great. It's not great. Not great. They throwing you shekels here. I'm not accepting shekels. Yeah, I know y'all can do
Yeah,
better. I've seen you do better. This is a
yeah,
downgrade.
that's what I mean. You already have the better one, so who cares? Who cares if this one sucks? Because you already own the better one.
I care
That's why
because
like
they
it
made
doesn't.
another one, and instead of making it better, they downgraded it. So it's like a waste of making where you could have just then made something else then. If you already have already ipso facto definitive devastator, then this one should have no reason to exist.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, for people that want it, like they can get it. Like that's fine. Like if you want it, grab it. Like no issues. Just for me, like I'm totally fine with passing on this because I already have the superior devastator, so I'm kind of good on that.
I kind of just want these because I already took care of scale. I already got my combiner wars, and I'm going in on third party. I kind of want these for their robot modes, like in the in the background of my Decepticons.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because the alt modes aren't that. I mean, they're okay, but I kind of just want the. If they fix the green, I know the green is off, but
They said they were gonna fix that.
yeah. But I took care of my Devastator already. So I wish. Listen, I wish it were bigger. I wish it was Combiner Wars level. Like an actual Titan. But they don't want to do that. I don't know.
I don't know, but the thing is, like, even if it was, I still wouldn't get it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just that Combiner Wars one is so good. Like the Menasor, it made sense because the Combiner Wars Menasor was total garbage, so it made sense for us to get a better Menasor. But that Devastator was the best thing to come out of Combiner Wars. Like, I see no reason to replace that unless you're getting like an expensive third party. But even at that, like that one is so good. Especially if you got the upgrade kit, I see no reason to replace it. So even had this been bigger, even had this been Titan scale or whatever scale you want it to be, like I still wouldn't have gotten it.
My only complaint with the Combiner Wars is, I mean, maybe it's not a big deal for people who don't put them in bot mode, and I don't. I put them in combine mode. But if I were to get like a second Combiner Wars, the shitty thing is that some of the robot modes on some of the Constructicons, like I forget who, I think it's Scrapper, like his arms can't move, which they fixed
Yeah.
with, because they reused the molds for this one from Combiner Wars and just downscaled it, but gave them extra articulation. And that the extra articulation for the bot modes kind of attracts me, but it's just shitty that, like, is this a deluxe? Is that what I'm looking at? Is Bone Crusher a deluxe? Yeah. See, that fucking kind of sucks. That does suck. Yeah, I wish they would have done what they did with the leader Dinobots and made all components leader class.
I mean, like I said, I'm indifferent. Like I would not have bought it either way. So for me, like,
Yeah.
I totally could care less.
Well, 26, May of 25. And then we have here Voyager class Scrapper.
Yeah, the Scrapper, the Scrapper, they fixed his articulation, so I'm happy about that. He can move his arms. Yeah.
Still can't figure out how to fix it. I keep all those hollow bits, but
He's itty bitty. He's a baby Scrapper. Oh, I transformed last night. I transformed my Fans Toys Scrapper. Yeah, it's not as complicated as I thought it would be. He's really good. He's a big guy, too. The cool thing with I don't know if you guys know this, if you get the Fans Toys Scrapper, you get the trumpet that he had in the 86 movie.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of like a cool Easter egg.
Listen, Daniel, the Combiner Wars ones were never meant to look great individual. That's the point. If you was buying those to have them as individual bots, then you missed the point.
Yeah, like that's why for me, like the issues with the Combiner Wars ones to me, like it doesn't matter because once you get him in combine mode, he's perfect.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I've never bought a combiner and been like the only combiner that I don't have assembled is that like fucking like monster one.
A bomb. Ugh, I can't speak. Abonimus.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Saying it wrong. I feel special.
Or unless
Actually,
like
I
something
actually
is a
my
combiner
I
that's
still
not supposed to be.
I never I got them and I forgot I still got an upgrade kit I gotta put on them. But Scrapper here will set you back 35, so he's a little more than the first one. What class is this one? This is a deluxe class for Bone Crusher. He's a Voyager.
Yeah, like I think the 2 limbs are gonna be deluxe class, and then I think the torso is gonna be Voyager. But they're gonna be a 2-pack at the command price point.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. So this is pretty much a re-release, but because they've used this mold before, but it's Rise of the Beast Prime. It looks nice. Looks okay. I personally don't need it. But it looks good. It's this ain't no, this is Studio Series, so they better have painted those wheels.
I think this is just a packaging refresh of the buzzworthy Bumblebee one.
Oh yeah. I still have the one from like the Bumblebee movie, like the very first one they made, and that's fine. I don't need to upgrade it.
If they got rid of Indy Hartwell, well, how's she wrestling tonight?
This was pre-taped. Cause they're in Saudi.
That's right.
I think they
Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. Like I like this design for Optimus. I don't need this. I just don't personally need this.
He choose also 35, February of 25.
Ooh, Ape Link. Matt, I know you getting this, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting this one. Cause I never got Rise of the Beast Primal, but I did kind of like that mold, so yeah, I'm probably gonna get this. And like, I don't have any other version of Ape Link, so that's where it's kind of getting me. Like, there's no other version of this figure, at least available for a reasonable price right now, or there's no other version of this character, so. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get this. Jimmy, you're going in on this too, right?
Most likely. I'll put it on the classic shelf.
Monkey Man set you back 55, February of 25.
Monkey Man. Oh God.
All right. Yeah. All right. Mezco, they're back. We got more living dead dolls. Got Megan. I don't know. That's it. That's all I really have to say. Ah, she's. I find her actually. She's like adorable. I'm probably gonna get this.
Are you getting this?
I don't know. Like, I think this figure. I just think this figure is like adorable, man. Like I wouldn't. Put this with like my figures, but I don't know. This would kind of be. I like Megan. I like Megan a whole bunch, and I think this doll or whatever you want to call it, I think is adorable. Like maybe this is something where I'll just kind of throw it on my dresser or something. It'll live there, you know. Because I do like Megan quite a bit.
$50 for
Look,
Megan.
she can like do the dance. She could do the Megan dance.
June of 25 for Megan.
All right. Got from Syndicate Collectibles, we got Willie from Double Dragon. I keep wanting to say Dungeons and Dragons, but it's Double Dragon. We got we got everybody's favorite Willie.
You love Willie. Come on. He was like, when are they gonna make Willie? When does Willie get love?
Willie.
When is it Willie's turn?
You know what, Trunks? You're not wrong about that. You're definitely not wrong about that. Yeah, I think this one looks okay. I'm passing though.
You say that now though, but it's like, oh boy, $50 for Willie, February 25. I don't know if I want him, but then it's like, but you gotta get Jimmy Lee.
I'm buying the shit out of that Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, no questions about it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the Jimmy and I'm gonna get the Billy.
He's like, I got a bat.
Or should I say Bimmy?
Like, I got dynamite. I throw this barrel at that ass. What you gonna do? I got 2 knives. You know what had the problem with Indy Hartwell? They should have never took her out of NXT. She wasn't ever ready to go to the main roster.
I think it's a thing too where like they seemed like they were never really invested in her and Candice as a team, and then I tend to agree with you. I think they called her up way too soon.
Like, especially it's like she just won the women's title, and it's like give her some time to like grow in NXT and build herself up to be something. They just quickly just like, give us the title back. You go on the main roster. Then came to my main roster and did like absolutely fuck all. To the point where it's like, oh, they released her. Not surprised. She was over here doing fuck all.
That's what they do though. Like they call people from NXT before they're ready, and then they have nothing for them. They have no plans for them, and then they just call them up anyway. Like again, like it's like Apollo Crews. Like he got called up from NXT too soon. Nothing happened with him on the main roster, and he goes back to NXT. And at least in NXT, he's kind of a main event guy. Like at least he's on NXT, like he's kind of a big player. But then they call him back up, and again, he's right back in that position where he's not doing anything.
Yeah, just jerking the curtains, doing fuck all.
Yeah. Like I think sometimes they're too quick to call people up. They don't give them enough time in NXT to really kind of develop to their best versions. And then there's people that sit in NXT way too long, like Roxanne. Like Roxanne could have been on the in the main roster by now, but she's still in NXT, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have Indy on the main roster when she's not fully developed, and then they have her on the main roster and then they have nothing for her. It's just weird. Like the whole thing is just fucking weird.
What? $50 for Jimmy, February of 25. Of course, you gotta have Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get both of these for sure. You gotta have Bimmy. It's kind of full transparency. Like I never really played a whole lot of Double Dragon as a kid, but I'll tell you, like that movie, like that was one of those movies where my brother and I we both really liked that movie, and we watched it many a times. I think we watched it so much that I think the tape eventually just broke because we watched it so much.
Y'all watch that trash ass movie with Scott Wolf and Alyssa
Uh,
Milano and Robert Patrick?
so much. We watched the shit out of that movie. We love that movie. So I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these figures, even though they're not the movie versions. I'm gonna get them out of nostalgia.
Well,
And like also like I have a miscellaneous like gaming shelf. Like they can go next to my Contra guys, you know.
that's what's up.
But yeah, I'll probably fuck with these. They're a little pricey, but it is what it is.
$50, February of 25 for the Double Dragons and Willie. Ooh, Super 7.
Yeah, this is now we're kind of I kind of don't love the Toxic Avenger. I don't know.
I don't mind him, but it's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that someone's making it. Because it's like, yeah, I remember it. I remember the cartoon. I remember the movie. It was always weird to me that they made a cartoon of this when it was like, did y'all watch the Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, like it's
Like
kind
it
of
was very
it's kind of like
sexual and very gory. How did we how did we figure a way to transition this into a kids cartoon?
it was kind of weird because they did that with like they did the same thing with like Rambo and like RoboCop, where yeah, like just taking like R-rated movies and making them into like kids cartoons. Like it was, I always thought that was like the weirdest thing.
I mean, cops I could like RoboCop I could accept a little bit because you could kind of dumb it down for kid programming because at the end of the day it's just a cop, right? But the
Yeah,
Toxic
yeah,
Avenger was like a whole nother thing.
yeah.
Like he became the
It's
Toxic
too
Avenger because he was literally like attempted murdered.
like it's too right. Like I think those movies are fun because they're so over the top with like sex and violence and gore. Like they're so over the top that that's where the appeal is. So it's kind of, I don't know, when you kind of strip that away, it's just kind of weird. Like I always thought that Toxic Crusaders was weird to me. Like I know Super 7 is doing a movie version of Toxic Avenger. Like I'll probably get that, but like I'm not getting any like Toxic Crusaders shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good on this.
Yeah, same.
55, November of 24.
All right, now we're cooking with gas. Cause now we're I do have one problem though. Like, I don't know, Jimmy, have you noticed like Big Bad Toy Store, they only have these like in a wave, but you can buy like the Krusty separately, but you can't buy like Mo and Lisa separately.
Also, I'm trying to figure
Why
out
we
if
get?
this is the next wave. Why is Homer back in it again? It's the same
I was
Homer.
just
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, like that's the other thing that I'm not crazy about. I don't like that they literally just took the Homer from series 1 and put him in series 2. Like that's not something you should be doing like when you're at the second series. Like maybe if you're at like series 7 and you give us another character from season you give us a figure from season 1, then maybe, but like that Homer is accessible. Like you could get him. Like he's everywhere. Like you can get him.
Hey, you got
Like I
me
much would have rathered.
right now.
I much would have rathered got like a new character, like a Mr. Burns or like
I like that
Flanders or Chief
Mo apron
Wiggum.
comes off.
Yeah,
Gotta finish the family. They should have given us Marge.
yeah, yeah. See, like that's the thing too. Like they gave us Homer and Bart in series 1. We should have got Lisa and Marge in series 2, and Marge's because they all come with like one accessory. Marge's accessory should just be like Maggie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like I saw this wave and I'm like, why is they? At first, I went to look and see maybe is this a different Homer. It was like, no, it's the same damn Homer with the donuts.
Same one, same exact one.
I mean, it's a weird choice, but I guess or whatever, man.
Because Lisa and Bart are such small figures, they should have packed them with like Santa's Little Helper or something like that.
Yeah.
But the set itself,
Jimmy, are
will
you
set you back $73.
are you kind of all in on this line?
I'll be all in as soon as I get the whole family.
Like, did you get Otto and Groundskeeper Willie from series 1?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't. It's like the first wave had fucking Homer. Yeah, that is weird that you can
Yeah.
get a Krusty, but everybody else you gotta buy the wave.
Yeah, it's the same thing with series 1. Like you can't like series 1, you can't get Otto. Like they're not selling Otto and Groundskeeper Willie on their own. So it's like you have to. And the unfortunate thing too is like if you already bought the full case of series 1 or the full wave, sorry, then you're literally buying another Homer. You have to buy another Homer, and there's no option to buy Lisa and Mo separately. So like if you just want to get them from BBTS, you kind of have no choice but to buy another Homer. Like that kind of fucking sucks, man. Cool. Okay, the bizarre world of Naughty or Nice Peter and Patch Pumpkin.
The Pumpkin
That,
Brothers.
that was kind of a mouthful.
So like 2 Power Ranger villains. We're the Pumpkin Brothers. We're gonna fuck you up now. This looks like the one that likes to grate people right here. He's got no shirt on. So it's like, yeah, I would stay away from Patch over here. Because he might grape you. Now him, Pete, yeah, he's definitely gonna cut you up in little pieces.
Yeah.
But Patch will definitely grape you.
You could see it in his eye holes.
Yeah, you can see. Like, I just want to cut you up in little pieces. But his brother over here, nah, he's gonna grape you. That's why he carries the scythe with the lantern, so you can see himself doing the grape. You know, that's why he's smiling that way. I don't trust him.
I like them.
You would. That's why you went to sensitivity training. See?
I love grapes. What about you guys?
Not those grapes.
I only know one kind of grape.
Nah, he's not giving them no grapes. He's giving them grapes. He's a grapist.
Like, oh shit! Like he molests grapes?
No, he grapes women.
Oh my! So he puts grapes in them?
By grapes, you mean his penis?
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my!
Because he's a
Sick
grapist.
bastard.
Because he's a grapist.
I think you're a grapist.
I am not a grapist.
What about grape? What about grape ape?
Grape ape is just grape ape. He's just a monkey. He doesn't go out there and actually grape.
That's right, because he's a good monkey.
He's not like these
He's a
pumpkin
friend
brothers. He's
who
not
can-
like these pumpkin brothers over here cutting up and graping.
Yeah.
In fact, he probably grapes them first and then he cuts them up at the end. He's like, okay, you get your grape in and then we cut them up. And it's like, these two monsters need to be stopped. $79, third quarter of 25 for the Pumpkin Brothers.
But I kind of saw these, and for some reason, I assumed Jimmy was getting these.
Wait, why?
I don't know. This just seemed like something you'd be interested in.
He said,
Oh,
you
no.
want old-timey comedians of the early era, the silent T movies.
Nah, I don't need these guys.
You like the
I'm not
Laurel and
familiar.
Hardy.
Whoa, Trunks says to put those Pumpkin Brothers with pumpkin wrapper and have minions for your Power Rangers to fight, and kind of like it.
Yeah, but then they're gonna try to. Pat's gonna try to grape the pink and yellow Rangers, though.
What if the yellow?
No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
He might try to grape Rita.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
He's
you
that kind
know
of
what?
savage. She's a savage, man. You can't trust
I'm
her.
gonna.
Can't trust them.
What about movie Rita? Was she hot, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was actually.
Son, what you mean? Original Rita was hot, son.
Yeah, but she had those pointy like boob plates. Those kind of scare me.
That's to protect her from grape.
Oh shit.
They kind of like did it for me.
Oh, I didn't need to know that.
I was like, oh, like poke me in the eye, Rita.
God. And you're like, gonna poke you back.
I like the film reel thing they come in for figures. That's pretty sweet.
Sick bastard.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I thought Jimmy was gonna get these. I don't know.
He's like, I know Jimmy likes to buy old white dead guys. He's gonna love
He
these.
You know it,
does
brother.
though. Like that's the thing. He does though.
$90.
He got 3 different Mr. Beans.
He's not dead
Got
though.
like 4 different Mr. B. Yeah, Rowan Atkinson's alive.
I mean, the day's not over yet. Give it time.
Shit.
Well, it's $90 September of 25 for Laurel and Hardy.
Whoa! All right, we got Armored Battle Angels, Dark Hornet.
This is for the
This is cool.
boys. This is for the man. She's a silent assassin. I don't know what she does,
you
but she's got swords,
for
and she
for a
kicks real
second.
high.
For a second, I thought you said dark whore. Sorry.
Look, Jimmy, she takes her shoes off.
Oh my god. So I need this.
Because it's
Wait a
for the
minute.
boy. Look,
Wait a
she's showing
minute.
you. Look, she's like, I take off my shoes.
Wait a minute.
I
Is she of age?
She is of age.
Okay, then
And-
yeah, I'll get this.
And unrelated and human and alive and consenting.
I don't care about any of that.
She might
but-
be not
No,
all
except the
human. She might
consenting.
be
Except
part
the
cyborg,
consenting.
though. I don't know.
She checks every one of Cobra's boxes.
Look, she's got real breasts.
How do I know those are real? They're probably fucking silicone.
Those toes are real.
Don't say that.
She's got robot vagina. Look, it's even labeled numbered. Her number is 81.
Oh.
That's
I don't want.
That's the pH balance.
Ew. I'm into it.
Look at that, she's showing you the back of her arches. Look at that, Jimmy, and the buttocks.
Yeah, why you gotta say it like that? Buttocks.
The buttocks. Look, she puts her shoes back on like a lady when it's time to kill. It's time to kill.
Let me have my kinks, brother.
We put our shoes on. How many of these you buying? You gonna get like 3 of them?
I mean, do you guys want one?
Nah, I'm okay.
I know Matt wants one. He wants a dark whore.
Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
What's the darkest horror?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Racist.
Oh my.
Bloodline. $95.
It's kind of like
with $9.50 deposit for this.
it's
Expensive.
kind of like wild. Like, just think about for a minute, like how many years WWE tried to get people to cheer like Roman Reigns, and they booed the shit out of him. Like they relentlessly booed that man, and then they turned him into like the biggest heel. They turned him into like the absolute biggest heel, and then they bring him back and turn him babyface, and now he's like the most over babyface in the WWE.
Because they're fickle.
Bro, WWE wild for that shit, man. They wild. That's like ingenious.
Spider-Man.
Oh, baby. Oh. Never mind, it's Spider-Man.
it's just Spider-Man.
It's cool. Like, you know, Spider-Man Mayfex is like a match made in heaven. Like Spider-Man and like Mayfex is like milk and cookies, because you know, like Spider-Man is a character that you want to be able to get him in all kinds of crazy like dynamic like poses and shit like that, and Mayfex is perfect for that, because if there's one thing they know is about getting your figures to do as many kind of wacky poses as possible. Yeah, he looks cool. Probably, like I'm probably not gonna get it, but I kind of want it.
$95, November 24.
All right, here we go. From Yamaguchi, we got Rainier, the Armored Titan. He's cool. Like, Armored Titan is pretty significant in that show. Like, he plays a pretty significant role, and he's one of the only characters to survive the whole series. I like it. He's, you know, the only thing with these figures is they're only about like 7 inches, so they're definitely like not scaling like with your like if you got like the Figma Attack on Titan figures, and these are definitely not scaling. But I'm still gonna get it because I think he looks cool. I think he looks very cool. And like I said, he's one of the nine special Titans. So like I'd be I'm kind of interested if they're gonna kind of go all out and do at least all 9 specialty Titans. Like so far they've done 3. But yeah, this is dope. I'm gonna get this. That face is terrifying.
Oh, here come main event Jay. Oh, he got him in the chokehold, son. Look at this, son. He got him in the choke.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you $1, $10 deposit, August the 25.
Oh, here we go. So we gotta get female Titan. We gotta have her. Again, like she's
Look, Jimmy, she's showing her feet.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, like she's one of the 9 like specialty Titans. And she's another character that survives the whole series. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get this one too. I'm gonna get this one. Both of those faces are terrifying.
Also, $1, $10 deposit, August the 25.
This I kind of saw this too from Ondo, and they usually don't do like 112 figures. I don't know if this is like a first time for them, but it's kind of cool. You're getting the real Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, and you get a little Slimer with you. Like that's great. Like who doesn't want a Slimer?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the cartoon versions of the Ghostbusters. They're not bad.
I feel like Jimmy's gonna get these too.
Nah, I never really fucked with the cartoon ones.
Liar.
What?
soon as he saw this, he's like, I'm about to get two of
Jimmy,
these.
don't be a hater.
2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Jimmy.
But I don't like the real Ghostbusters.
I don't like that display base that Slimer has. It looks like he's having diarrhea.
Oh, don't say that.
It does. Look at it. It's like slime pouring out of his booty hole. What you want me to say?
He don't got a booty hole. He's a ghost.
Well, he does, because it's got to peg into something. It's got to plug into something.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of. I like the prospect of Mondo doing like 112 figures, but I already have a Ghostbusters team, and I don't need figures from the real Ghostbusters. Even though I did watch that cartoon a lot, I did like that cartoon. And even though they did do a crossover where the real Ghostbusters teamed up with the movie Ghostbusters in the comics, like that happened. That Slimer is cute though. That's my favorite version of Slimer. Then I remember eventually this cartoon became like in the later seasons it was called like Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Like Slimer got top billing, man. He took their spot. He took their spot.
We got another Pumpkin Man going into the trap. Look at that.
Yeah.
You don't like Pumpkin Men around here. 0 tolerance for Pumpkin Men.
That's right.
101 with the 1010 deposit. June 25.
Why is that so specific? Why is that so specific?
Good question.
Like, why is it 1010? Why not just like $10 or like $11?
If we want the 10 cents.
Why is it $101 and not $100?
So we want that
Oh,
dollar.
yeah,
We want that dollar.
I was so distracted by the 1010 I didn't even notice that it's $101.
We want those dollars.
What's going on?
That's where the real money's coming from.
Okay, yeah, so did you want to take this?
No, go ahead.
So McFarlane, they're continuing their vehicle line, I guess their Batmobile line, and they're giving you, if you like Batman and Robin, I guess this is like the greatest day of your life, because you get in the Batmobile from that movie. I am not one of those people.
No, nobody likes Batman and Robin.
It looks cool, but I don't need it.
This Batmobile was not cool. This Batmobile was lame. It was lame, super lame, not so great, and really gay. Plus, how Batman's supposed to protect himself if he ain't got no dome over there? You can shoot him right in the face. Bam! It's like Batman in the Batmobile. He had no protection. No nothing. He just wide ass open like he was in a clown car or something. Look at this. Poop! I shot him in the head. How you hit him? Drive by. He drive by me and I shot him. Right in the mouth. Bullet. Boom. Clean the mouth. No. Came right out the back of his cowl. He wasn't protected in the Batmobile. Plus, somebody could just hop in there and put bomb under his seat. What kind of protection is this? They bugging. 10, December of 24.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Black Ops Stelvio series SA03 Snow Mountain Ghost.
At first, I thought this was G.I. Joe, but then it was like, oh, this is something different. But it looks cool, though.
Yeah, it looks cool. I've never heard of this company though. Any of you guys getting this?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm not really like a. If it was a different than like a snow like ops, I would say. But I don't like the all bright white. That just looks like it's something that can get dirty real easy. But it looks good though.
Yeah.
Alright. Do they make any others? No. Well, no, they did. A bomber.
Mm.
Mm. Well, 120, $12 deposit, second quarter of 25.
All right, this is something I don't know a lot about, but we got Robotech. We got this guy. This is like I think the main Robotech, but I don't know. Kind of looks cool though.
It looks good. Standard mech. Does it not transform though? Is this just a figure? Oh no, okay. I was about to say, if it don't at least do the thing. If it don't do the thing, what good are you?
Yeah.
Okay, it transforms all the way. Yay, Jetfire!
Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, like I was gonna say, like, isn't this what eventually became what got named Jetfire?
Yeah, the original toy, yeah, they used it to be Jetfire, Skyfire.
Okay,
It's
that's
cool.
cool.
I fuck with it, but I don't think it's worth 160 though.
What's the scale?
Yeah, it's steep.
8 inches.
Yeah, fuck that.
April of 25, $16 deposit.
All right, from Despicable Me 4, we got Gru, 1/8 scale figure. I don't know. I've never seen any of the Minion movies, so
I think I saw the first one, but I've never seen any of the other ones after it because I didn't really care, and it's like I'm not a little kid. Like, the only reason I saw the first one is because I was sitting there with my nephews and shit, and like, yeah, I'm not a little kid. Like, I like cartoons, but some cartoons just ain't for me, bro.
Yeah, I
Especially
think
with all the minions and shit. It's just like, yeah, I'm not that. Maybe if I was a slow learning adult, this would be my bag, but I'm not. So
I think that's the key takeaway, right? It's just like just because you like cartoons doesn't mean you automatically are gonna like every cartoon. And I don't mind like certain like animated movies. Like I like Shrek. I like Shrek a lot.
yeah,
But
but I would say Shrek is more made for kind of the in between of like it could be made for kids, but it's also kind of made for adults. Whereas like Despicable Me, I feel is just like it's more for the kids, and it's like that's fine. I'm not even bagging it. It's just it gets to a point at my age. I'm like I'm not that entertained by this because like I said, it's mostly for children. Like
yeah,
I'm not the
precisely.
target
Like
I'm
this.
not the target audience for this film, and that's okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I never got into the whole like Despicable Me thing. I never thought the minions were interesting. I always thought and
Yeah.
I know some people like love the minions. Like some people they're
Yeah,
like
some people
obsessed
do. Those are usually
with
some slow
minions.
learning adults, and the rest are children.
I kind of always thought the minions were annoying, but I'm sure somewhere, I'm sure somebody is happy to be getting this.
Yeah, I'm
One
pretty
one
sure.
eight scale is a weird scale to me.
Yeah, mm, that's what they wanted to fuck with. 1.8, 175 with a 1750 deposit. December of 24 for the
Ooh.
boys. For the boys, we got a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Yeah. Um. I don't know. I'm probably getting this.
Yeah, I don't know who she is from Yu-Gi-Oh, but
Uh. I kind of don't either. But again, like I haven't really seen like every Yu-Gi-Oh series, but I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I'll probably still fuck with it.
she doesn't even have any dual monsters.
I think she is the Yugi. She is the dual monster.
Wow, Jay Cargill must be like, I don't got time for this. I'm already got my bodysuit on. I already got my body. I ain't got time to do my makeup again. I'm gonna get on a plane with this bodysuit. I ain't got time to be trying on no bodysuit, so I'm gonna wear this bodysuit now. They're like, Jay, we're not in Saudi Arabia yet. I don't care. Put on this bodysuit. Unfortunately, Jimmy, she does not take off her rollerblades.
Ah,
Useless.
But you can
Useless
surf the web.
piece of
oh,
meat.
okay. Out of everybody that did Wolverine and Deadpool inspired ring gear, Chelsea and Piper is by far the worst.
Oh, their Halloween outfits, yes, not that great.
Like, bro, like out of everybody that wore custom Wolverine and Deadpool gear, and I remember there was a match in AEW where Sammy and Brian Cage both had Wolverine gear and they were on opposite teams, so a lot of people wore Wolverine and Deadpool gear. They're absolutely by far the worst. Like, you could not even tell Chelsea is Deadpool.
But Jade got that bodysuit on 185, 1850 deposit, July of 25.
This is delicious.
What you eating?
Whoa, now.
You eating bodysuits over
He's
there?
gonna fuck. Yeah, he's
What?
gonna fucking say candy corn. He's gonna say candy corn.
He's probably eating that trash candy corn over there.
I'm eating a pumpkin-shaped candy corn. I've never been happier right now.
Nasty nigga.
Oh my god.
Hey, I can't say that word.
That's why that's why
it's like
Blades is not in remission right now, because we keep eating that poison.
I feel great.
It's like he woke up and chose violence.
He woke up and chose trash. That's what he woke up and chose. Like, I think I'm gonna eat garbage today.
Y'all are just jealous of my youth.
In fact, I have from Target. It's one of those trail mixes that someone got for me. It's called pumpkin spice, right? And in it has like those candy corn pumpkins that you're talking about, Jimmy. You know what I do with them? Every time I pick them up, I throw them right in the fucking trash.
And you know what I
eat candy.
You know what
I literally, I got one in my hand, right in the hand. I'm gonna turn my camera on, not for the chat, just for you, Jimmy, just for you. Look at this. Look,
fucked up what you did.
Look at this. See this? Let me turn the light on a little bit brighter for you, boy. Here you go. Look at this. See that? See that? Look at that. So you know I'm not lying. Candy corn piece. Look at it. Bag of stuff. Look at that. Bag is called pumpkin spice. It got little candy corn pieces in it. Every time I get a piece, a little candy corn piece of shit, I do it like this. Look at this, Jimmy. Look at this. Look at that. Like the trash. Like the trash.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I hope you have nightmares tonight.
I will sleep actually fucking sound, knowing that thing's in the garbage right now. Right in the trash.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick that out of the garbage and I'm gonna eat it like a pig.
Here. There'll be some others in there, so you won't be hungry. Okay, there'll be a bunch of them, so you won't be hungry.
I did that once or twice.
We know.
What up, PlayStation 9?
Listen, who hasn't eaten something out of the garbage at least once in their life?
I have.
I mean, I haven't.
Like, if it's, if it's like on top of the garbage, like it's not really touching anything gross. If it's just kind of like on there.
I'm sorry, my brother. I can't co-sign that.
That's okay.
Unless you're referring to light. Never mind.
Listen. I know you got to eat to survive, but the struggle ain't that. The struggle is not that real.
George Costanza taught us that it was okay. If it's good enough for George Costanza, then it's good enough for me.
George Costanza also tried to lock a bunch of women and children in a burning room, so I don't take his advice with that much validity.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did do that.
So yeah, man. I get laughs off of Costanza, but I don't take advice from Costanza.
All right, redacted.
All right, we got Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, Deadlight Ash here from Osmus Toys. Never heard of them.
Oh yeah, I know them. I don't buy from them. They do a lot of toys.
I thought this was NECA for a moment, but then I was like, wait a minute, you got soft goods.
I don't like Evil Dead 2.
You don't like Evil Dead 2?
It's not like I don't like it, but it's maybe my least favorite Evil Dead.
Wait, are we talking about? Are you referring to Army of Darkness?
Oh no, Evil Dead 2.
Oh, okay, so I got confused.
Army of Darkness is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Evil Dead movies are all good, but one of them has to be on the bottom. And for me, it's number 2. But yeah, this Deadite Ash is pretty dope.
Look at that face.
It's creepy. It's creepy.
That is nightmare fuel. Look at that, he's flipping you off, Jimmy. He's flipping you off. He's flipping you a bird.
Why are you targeting me?
I didn't target you. He pointed it right at you. Like, you're right there. It's like, fucking Jimmy. Look at this. Look at the bird.
You're just jealous.
Look at
You're
my
just jealous.
bird. I'm jealous.
I don't want to look at it. Alright.
210. Hey now. $21 deposit. February of 25. God damn.
Oh, baby. I fucked up on this one, y'all.
How'd you fuck up on that?
I fucked up more than I've ever fucked up on anything. I missed the timed edition.
Oh.
And
You
now...
got another chance on BBTS to get up on this animated series, Venom. Venom.
Yeah, I'll have to pick up the regular, like some kind of fucking scrub.
Got picking up like a poor person.
I'm not a poor person. I got money. I got money.
We know you a baller. We know you a shot caller.
I burn $100 bills just to smell the success.
We know you do, right?
This is a very nice Venom.
Homeless man asked Jimmy for $1. He'd be like, "You got change of 100? I can give you $1."
And I kicked him.
And then he'd be like, "If I had $100, I wouldn't be asking for $1, sir." Well, I was like, well, I missed the part of that. My problem. Good day, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Good day.
I'm glad somebody understands.
And then they'd be like, "Sir, please help out the less fortunate." And Jimmy's like, "I do. I feed my animals."
Mm-hmm.
Good day, sir.
Then I kick him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She
That's
went
all I
when they're
want.
not looking and kick him. You're like, You're like, that's for being homeless.
Right in his fucking hobo balls.
But then you throw a stick at him and go, "Here, why don't you add that to your stick and bindle collection?"
Yeah,
Good
then I
day,
stab
sir.
him. Oh.
But then you tell him,
What?
"Hey, if you weren't so homeless, you'd get a job." But you can't because you're homeless.
Fucking loser.
Jimmy's probably the type of dude who likes to leave his bags of trash next to homeless people, and they're like, "Hey, why you keep leaving your trash here?" He's like, "Well, I see trash, I leave trash. Good day, sir." And then he walks away.
Listen, I match the scenery. Like, what the fuck else do they want?
He's like, "I smelled shit, so I put my shit next to this shit. Good day, sir. It smelled like feces and depression, so I left my trash here."
Mm-hmm.
And they like, "You're some piece of work, man." And then Jimmy's like, "I got no time to listen to you, trash man." And he's like, "Someday you'll walk a mile in my shoes." And he's like, "I don't think so. You're not wearing shoes, bum." Good day, sir. Jimmy's gonna go into his home and he's like, "Ha ha 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 ha." And look at his figures with no shoes on. He's like, "Today, homeless man tried to give me the business, but I showed him."
Wait, why do I sound like an Asian guy? What happened? Do I just become Asian whenever I go home now?
Yes, you do.
Disgraceful.
245 with a 24.50 deposit for the Venom. It's
Bing
gonna
bong, wanna bada
be
bing bong.
February of 25.
Do I eat hippos then?
Venom.
Oh shit! Okay,
Who
yeah,
doesn't?
this is the real deal. This right here, that's the real shit. Fucking finally, after like 15 years, we're getting a proper Terminator 2 Judgment Day T1000 with a Robert Patrick head sculpt that actually looks like the man. I'm getting this.
He's got the blade hands. He's got the bullet wounds. And you can take off the bullet wounds and get the blade hands.
I'm happy about this, and I'm getting their T800, their 2.0. But it seems like absolutely everybody and their mother will do everything from this fucking franchise except the actual endoskeleton. That apparently that's just a theme. So I'm angry.
Do the bullet holes with like magnetized to the body or something? How they do that?
Probably.
Some magnetized hypnotize.
They're magnets. That's smart.
Magnetize my bullets. Make the bullets. He's got the head with the hole in it.
Rolling eyeballs, baby.
Rollerball.
I love Team 1000.
He said, no. Not you, John Connor.
T1000 is the best Terminator villain. Everything went downhill after this movie.
It's a sad state of affairs, but that is so true, though.
I like the jacket and helmet he you can put on him too. That's cool. From the end.
Effect. Does it say magnetize everything? Yes.
Whoa, hold up, y'all. Sorry, breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. For y'all thirsty boys out there. Today is your day because apparently Liv Morgan is single again.
Who is Liv Morgan
So
dating?
I don't know, but apparently her boyfriend dumped her because he was not comfortable with the Liv and Dominic storyline, so he dumped her.
Is she pretty? Can I date her?
She's obtainable. You could date her.
I mean, if you want Enzo Amore's sloppy seconds, go ahead.
Yeah.
Bada boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
I'm confused.
Should be.
So y'all thirsty boys, got her DMs are probably open, so y'all can shoot your shot.
So line on up and get struck out. Because even though she is obtainable, you are still not in her league.
Hey, I'm handsome. You know that?
Bro, you just devastate. he just dropped like a devastating bomb where I was like, hey everybody, go out there and try to get it, and then you're all ugly, don't bother.
I mean, listen, I'm a realist here. I'm not here to sugarcoat anybody or coddle anybody's feelings. Not everybody's running around looking like Tom Hardy, son. Some of y'all are out here looking like Cyrax. So stop pretending like you got a chance. Just because one is obtainable doesn't mean it's obtainable to you. Okay?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I might.
I'm telling the truth. Just because something's obtainable doesn't mean it's obtainable to you. Listen,
Hey,
there's
I
a
did
few
Am I
modeling.
winners.
closer?
There's a few winners and a whole lot of losers. Okay?
Are me and Jimmy closer to Tom Hardy or closer to Cyrax? Like where are we like closer to?
Nah, y'all not Cyrax. Cyrax is
Hey,
actual Schmiegel, son.
I did
Okay,
modeling in
good.
college.
You ain't in college now, nigga.
Well, no, I'm fat now.
So don't be trying to Scott Cheetos me selling me high school photos. Fuck out of here, bro. Nigga.
It wasn't that long ago.
Long enough. Long enough. If long enough you still paying off them student loans?
Yeah,
Then long enough.
fuck you.
You still paying for college that you don't go to no more?
Listen, let's
I'm
talk
saying,
about
I'm
this.
asking. You still paying for a college you don't go to no more?
You still paying for the college you never went to?
Nah, I didn't have to pay
boom,
because I didn't go. Nigga, I saved my money. And bought Transformers.
That's right. That's right. You don't have to pay college debts if you don't go to college.
Yeah, if I don't put myself in debt, I'm not in debt.
Listen, boomer.
I don't owe a school money for an education that I didn't get. or a degree that I'm not even working the job I got the degree for.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Listen, you're just jealous because you didn't do modeling.
Oh, I modeled. I modeled my feet.
Maybe he did.
I modeled my feet. They loved it.
Ew.
I got beautiful toes, and there's some thirsty niggas that want to see my feet. And they're like, "Yeah, take these photos." And I was like, "Give me money." And they can't take this money, so I was like, "Fine, I got paid."
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Look here, all I'm saying is, don't be mad.
He was referring to you, man.
I'm just saying, you gotta take the good with the bad, the happy with the sad. But don't get mad if things don't go the way you plan. Just understand that real love is in demand. And if you're ready for commitment, you gotta take a hand. But if you don't, if you're ugly, she won't reach for you though. I'm just saying.
He thinks you're stupid.
I've already got the sad part like mastered. Like there's no question I'm already an expert on the sad part, but I've yet to experience the happy.
Yeah, loser.
I'm just saying, listen, some people just be trying to live above their station. Sometimes you gotta get humbled, man. It's like, look here, just cause you can doesn't mean you actually should or should be allowed. Because it might not be for you. It might not be for you. Not for everybody. Just because the world said that you can do whatever you want doesn't mean you can, though. That's a fallacy. That's a fallacy.
I'm a mod.
This episode is making me sad.
Nah, don't be sad. Be happy. Because listen, you don't have to worry about trying to chase obtainable dreams because you've already lived in your dreams. See?
That's right.
Where's my motivation?
Besides, why are you going to chase after Enzo sloppy seconds? I would never.
Me neither.
I would never, son. That's
me neither. But somebody wants to get up in there.
Yeah, but that's because they thirsty and they never had the love of a good woman, so they living in the fantasy. Like I could get her. If I'm a good guy, she'll love me. She'll appreciate that I don't care about her success. I love her for her. And she will appreciate me. Even though I don't look like the typical guy. And he probably looks like a fucking Schmiegel. But he's like, but I am genuine, so she will love me. All the while he been sending creepy ass letters, all fucked up spelling and shit. Just all kind of fuckery. Talking about I good guy. Yeah, we got a pretty stacked card for the crown jewel in Saudi Arabia tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, like this is what I mean. Like this is what a pay-per-view should look like. The only thing that you're missing is, again, neither one of the tag team titles is being defended, and you just had the War Raiders in a number one contenders match. Like, why not do that match at Crown Jewel?
But now I gotta save it for Raw, son. Gotta save it for Raw. Save it for Raw.
But like,
Uh,
aside from that, yeah, like this is what a pay-per-view should kind of look like.
yeah. Well, $345 for the T1000, March of 26. Goddamn. With a $34.50 deposit. Alright. Okay,
Whoa,
so
alright,
this
we
is
got,
pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but it looked pretty demonic. It's a Nightmare
Yeah.
Series Human Puppet. Solid Copper Collector's Edition.
That price is pretty demonic. Oh, this kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's got a lot of shit to it though, but it's like it looks fucking creepy as shit though.
If this it's too bad this wasn't 1/12 scale and a whole lot cheaper. Cause if you got like two or three of these would be perfect to go up against that new Jin Sakai that just came out.
Oh yeah.
Look at this like skeleton.
Yeah,
robot
right?
Man. Look, it's a skeleton robot man samurai. Like, what the fuck? Actually, I think there's a cheaper version because this one is $385 with the $57.75 deposit. I think there's another version of this as well. I could have sworn they had a less expensive one on here. Oh, good. Guess not. Look what I know. Well, yeah, I guess you're stuck with this at the price of $385, which yeah, it's kind of pricey.
Ooh, all right. We got London After Midnight. We got a man in the beaver hat. I don't know. I don't really know what this movie is. But I know this is like a Universal. I think this is like a Universal monster movie that never came out. Am I right about that, Jimmy?
I don't know, actually.
London. I thought
Okay,
this was
'cause
like I thought this was some kind of like Jack the Ripper or Jekyll and Hyde type thing when I saw this at first.
I think it's something like that because I know NECA released this guy in their Universal Monsters line. But I could be wrong, but I feel like this movie like never came out or something. Or maybe it did like years later. Okay, you know what it is? It's this movie doesn't exist anymore. This movie doesn't exist anymore.
Anymore?
That's what it was. Because I think there was I think like all copies of this movie were destroyed.
Oh wow.
So there's there's no physical copy of this movie exists. Like no, because they were all destroyed. So I think that it did come out, but it doesn't exist anymore. Like there's no way to watch this now.
How old is it? Like
I think
40s?
it came out in 1927.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, we got better monsters than this guy. Just take the wash. But now they want you to pay $450 with a $45 deposit. Fourth quarter of 25.
It's like what almost happened to Toy Story 2. except this actually did happen.
Yeah, you're right about that. I don't. Is it like a Megazord or like a Megazord Gundam or something?
It's some giant.
I don't know. I'm not reading that.
Thing. Mojig. It's giant robot that has big sword.
I love big things.
Oh my!
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean it like that.
And we got stuff. We got things coming out of our chest. Things we put on our face and our legs. We got trained shoulder pads because we're moving fast.
Rail Racer.
And he's not a combiner. He's just a robot who's $500.
Oh my god! I would love if
September
somebody.
25. Damn, $500. That's fucking crazy.
I would love if somebody made a Rail Racer.
It'll be a HasLab knowing Hasbro.
I'll get it. I'll get it. You gonna get it too.
Okay.
Ooh, this I'm not. So I'm not
For
gonna
the
get.
broke boys. Well, Jimmy's gonna get like 3 of these.
No.
Because
Bitch.
he said he's balling like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you balling like that. Nah, Marin, you didn't miss the movie review. Yeah, we didn't talk about it yet. You gonna buy 4 of these primes. 3 for yourself and 1 for me.
What about Matt?
Matt said he'll take the girl with no shoes. And the Yu-Gi-Oh girl, too.
That's right.
So what do you got to say about that? I am Optimus Prime. Now, Jimmy, don't be a broke boy and buy my statue.
No.
Till all are fund. Come on, give me the money.
I'm saving up for 2 Studio Series Devastators.
Yes, but you don't. The Transformer slogan is "Till all are funded." Come on, let's go. Give me the money.
You're a monster.
Purchasing expensive items are the right of all sentient beings. Now buy me. Show that Earth can be the best consumer of all the planets.
Monster Hunter Wilds has a demo.
The only thing wild is me standing next to this soda can. Look how huge I am. Not only am I making you thirsty, but I'm also making you hard.
No, not that.
Oh.
And look, I can change my arm. I can put on a Megatron arm. I can hold a gun, a sword, an axe, and I can hold your wallet.
That's pretty cool.
Pocket.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Look, and my feet are firmly on the ground, so I'm not bitch made.
21 gigabytes for a demo? What the fuck?
Y'all remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots? But not like the game, but y'all remember like where you got like a little wrench and you could like unscrew their like limbs and switch them with like other ones? Y'all remember those?
I remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but I never swept out any limbs.
I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna look them up and I'm gonna send it
Jimmy,
to you guys.
here you go. Gonna pay that $5K, $900 deposit. So that's like your rent. November 25. So you got a year to save up, but you got that money, so you could probably buy it right now.
Wait, what?
You're not a broke boy.
I'm a Chad.
You're a Chad, not broke
Oh,
boy.
here we
Yeah.
go.
Alright,
Whoa,
well, that's gonna do it for
nostalgia.
Fig News right there. So we'll move on to this, y'all.
This nostalgia's getting me right now.
The nostalgia's getting to you.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna send you to these guys in Messenger, and y'all tell me if you remember these. Like these was just like 2 of them, but I think there was like 8 or 6 the first series, and then I think they released like another series. I don't know. Just when you said you could Megatron arm, it just kind of gave me like a random flashback to these, and I just remember.
Where'd you send it?
I sent. Do you want me to just put it in the Discord?
I got it.
Rock'em
Yeah.
Sock'em.
Did y'all ever? Yeah. Did y'all ever like see those?
Nah.
And they came with like wrenches, so you could take off the limbs and you could switch them with like other ones.
I can't say I've never seen those before, to be honest.
I don't know, like
Maybe
these
it's
are
a
just 2,
Canadian
like I
thing.
said.
I don't know. I never heard of them. The only Rock'em Sock'em I ever heard of is the one that come in the boxing ring that you knock someone's head up. That's the only Rock'em Sock'em I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Wow, that was, sometimes nostalgia be like wild. Sometimes it just be wild the way you just randomly like remember stuff from your childhood.
It be that way sometimes. But moving on, let's talk about Venom's Last Dance. I watched it last night, and spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't caught it. Like, it's been a week now, so you should be good and caught up. I don't know how I feel about this movie. I feel it goes by kind of quickly, which is not always a bad thing. But I think the story and its plot itself is kind of weird. Like, it begins off from the Spider-Man movie, so it kind of answers that one question that I kind of had when we saw the trailer. They basically explain that, okay, when he was in the proper MCU universe from Spider-Man and got sent back, it sent him back to the same bar, just in his universe now. So he was talking to the dude in the MCU universe, and then he went back to his world, and same guy was there. And then he also left a piece of himself there as well, which I don't understand that either, but okay. Either way. I don't know. Like I said, this just... Because there really wasn't no villain, like, at the end of it all. Like, the villain was just the creatures, and then it gets to a point where, like, even the military's, like, you know, kind of on... I don't know. Like I said, they say, oh, Eddie Brock's a fugitive for murder for the guy. But the guy's not really dead because the military has him because he's got a symbiote in him. And it's like, okay. And like that plot's never really talked about until probably the end of the movie. Like, he's wanted for murder, but it's just, he's just kind of walking about casually. Yeah, granted, part of it's in the desert. And then there's the whole, like, Null. Like, you don't get any Null. You get a little bit of him in the beginning, kind of telling you kind of who he is. And then you get a little bit of him in the end, but he's not the main villain. He doesn't show up. He doesn't make an appearance. He's just kind of... And it's like, okay. And then the whole MacGuffin is like, I need the thing to get out of here. And Venom happens to be the guy who has the thing that can get me out of here this whole time. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, like the show itself, like I don't like. I wouldn't even say it was a bad show. It was just like I just a bad movie. It was just like I don't. I really didn't know how to feel about it. It wasn't the worst thing, but like I just feel like it didn't need to happen. I don't know. What did you get from it, man? Like what? I just kind of confused. Not even confused in a, like I don't understand, but just confused of like what is this? Is this just to do the movie just to kind of do the movie? Because I feel like there was nothing really else to it though.
I think this was just they wanted to wrap up the trilogy. I think this was just I think this is just where something where Sony wanted to wrap up the trilogy, and I kind of feel like the whole thing with Null. I kind of feel like that's Marvel that wants that because supposedly like Null is supposed to be a big bad down the road, but I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. The problem is it's the two studios, so I don't really know like what's what.
Yeah.
Because if like is Null gonna be a big bad for the Sony universe? But the thing with the Sony universe is there's already no Spider-Man, and let's say you want to build the Sony universe around Venom, but now Tom Hardy says Venom is done. He's done. Like spoiler, but Venom dies in this movie.
Well,
I
see, that's
know
the thing.
he's a
I don't think he
symbiote. They
does
could
though.
bring him back. Like I know that they could bring him back, but
No, but even the
I don't know.
movie kind of left it open ended at the end credits because, like, the last thing you see was like a cockroach, but also with like a black cockroach because it's still a piece of the symbiote that they picked up from the bar.
But that's what I'm saying. Like to me, there's no cohesion because it seems like Tom Hardy is done with Venom. Like it seems like he's done with that, but I don't know if it's a thing where Marvel wants it. I don't know. I didn't like this movie. I didn't like this movie. Like the part where they meet up with the girl that runs the convenience store. Like they meet up with
Yeah,
her at the casino.
that was kind of dumb because like if the whole plot is when I change into Venom, the monsters can find me. So why would you change into Venom? Especially the whole part of like he's like I can do this and I can do that. But if I go full body, it'll find me. So I can pull out tentacles, I can pop out my little Venom head, but as long as I don't attach myself to you fully, the monster can't see me. So when you're sitting there doing the whole dancing thing, couldn't you just do the tentacles and your head pop out of his body so your full body doesn't have to come out and be found by the thing? It's just kind of fucking stupid. And it's
Yeah,
kind of
I don't know.
stupid just
Like
to throw the lady in there as kind of a MacGuffin to like, oh, here you go, Eddie, I'll give you a place to take a shower and clean yourself up because you're fucking broke as shit right now. And it's just kind of just dumb. I just like
yeah.
the movie itself is just like kind of like the tone of it was all kind of weird. Then we get this kind of like this like light subplot with this family going to see Area 51 because the pop's all obsessed with aliens and shit. Which it doesn't really do anything, but it's just kind of like a little subplot there that they throw in, and it's like for what? I don't know.
Yeah, I really I really didn't care for that. Like I think that was just kind of a waste of time. Didn't really like the thing with like Venom singing and dancing. Like I thought that was stupid. Like to me the whole thing where Venom is like a joke. Like it's just I don't know. I don't know. I guess like to me like it's the difference between like reimagining and like misinterpreting a character. Like I can accept if you're gonna like reimagine a character and you're gonna make them slightly different, but to me like they totally misinterpreted what Venom is supposed to be and they just wanted him to be like Deadpool. They're like, Deadpool's popular, let's just make Venom like Deadpool. and it just totally missed the mark for me. I just thought this movie was totally boring. Uh,
Yeah, like I said, the
even
runtime
even
wasn't
the
that long, but the movie itself kind of moved pretty swiftly for me, at
like
least.
even even like the third act, like there's not even a really interesting villain in this movie. Like at least the second one, you had Carnage, and Carnage is cool, but this one you don't even really have an interesting villain. You have it's just a big alien that's chasing them around. Like
Also, the crazy
that's
part
it.
is
Like
like they
it's
kind of try to make it. It's almost like they wanted you to kind of feel like the doctor lady or the military guy were gonna kind of be the big bad of the movie. But then it's like when it gets to the point where it's like, okay, I'm now taking over. I'm now taking over the whole operation because I've got authority from some shadowy figure gave me the authority to take over where the doctor lady was running the whole thing. And then it's like, as soon as it's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot Eddie Brock, and then it's all of a sudden the other doctor's like, I've got the symbiote on me. Like, what? When the fuck did you even have time? It's completely just like, and then at that point, it's like the monster shows up, and then it's like, okay, everybody's on the same page now because, the monster. Oh, well, not really at first. First, they're just trying to blow everything up, and then when it's like the girl, one of the doctors gets one of the symbiotes, she's like, we're trying to help you. We're not bad. Stop. And it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Like I said, there's no real
yeah.
villain. It's barely a cat and mouse. It's just
Like
like,
that's
they catch him in the dumbest circumstance.
like that's the other thing too. Like they have a lot of symbiotes in this movie, but none of them get named. And most of the symbiotes don't even attach to any like any important characters. Like that one random security guard, he gets a symbiote. And like one of the doctors gets a symbiote, and like a bunch of
But
random
yeah,
people
but
just
then,
get
but then they
random
all die though,
symbiotes.
and they end up dying.
And then they die. So it seemed almost like a thing where almost like they were trying to do like a life foundation thing, but I don't even think they kind of didn't even do that well, because even like none of the symbiotes really even get named. Like it's not like it's not like something where the symbiotes all come together and it's like, oh, like I'm Toxin, like I'm this guy, oh, I'm this guy, like I'm this, or something like that. Like it's nothing. Like they're just all generic, different colored symbiotes, and then they all just attach to nobodies, and then they all just get like eaten.
I didn't watch it, but does the cop turn into Toxin?
No, it's just like they're just symbiotes of familiar colors, but there's no indication that these are the actual people characters because they don't. They're just there to be literally just disposable symbiotes. Because the
Yeah.
government had a bunch of different symbiotes in containers, and when the monsters came in because they could find Venom, because Venom holds the MacGuffin or the Codex as it was called. And then it's like, oh, free the symbiotes because all the symbiotes came here for sanctuary to run from Null and all that. So when they let them all out, then they just cling themselves to just random people, but they were just nobody. They weren't symbiotes that you would know from the books. By my account, they're just random symbiotes.
Yeah,
They just
they're
happen to look
absolutely.
like colors of symbiotes you may know, but they're random fucking symbiotes.
Yeah, like that's exactly it. They look like they look like there's a white symbiote that everybody thought was gonna, like, it was anti-venom, but then it doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't have any special abilities, or it doesn't get any kind of name or anything like that. It's just, oh, there's a white symbiote. Oh, now it got eaten.
Yeah, there was a white symbiote.
It's
There was a green symbiote. There was like a grayish and bluish one that combines with two heads, and the yellowish one, and yeah, they all look like symbiotes that you would see in the comics, but they weren't them. They clearly weren't them. They were just meant to look like them. So if you were really a mark for it, and you would just assume that's who that was, and it's like, but it's not. It clearly not. First off, one of the children of Venom already was seen in the first movie.
Yeah.
And then we got one in the second one. So, like I said, and they gave them names.
Yeah,
These were
And
just
then,
random,
like
these were just literally random symbiotes that just happen to look like a symbiote you may know. That's it.
So Agony didn't have like any special anything
No, none
special
of them
about
had
her.
special abilities. They were just symbiotes. Like, the only one that ended up being a special symbiote was one that the doctor lady had, which I guess turned her into the Flash. So, because she was struck by lightning as a child, and like half her body was like disabled.
Like that was like another thing where they kind of established that early in the beginning, where like she's walking on a beach and she's holding her brother's hand, and then the brother gets struck by lightning, and then like basically like her
No,
hand
she
or her
got struck
arm
by
gets
lightning, and
disabled.
the lightning killed her
that's
brother.
right. Yeah, so she gets struck by lightning and she's perfectly fine, but the lightning somehow transferred from her into him.
Yeah, kills him and just
But then
leaves
they
one of her
don't-
arms like dead from getting hit by
But
lightning.
they don't really do anything with that though. Like that's another thing that was it's a weird thing to introduce. It's like it's like Chekhov's gun. Like if you show the gun in the first act, somebody has to shoot it in the third act. And I
Well-
feel like it's like they introduced that plot point for this character, but
Well,
then
not just a plot point, but
is
they
meaningless.
made points to kind of, like, again, it was almost a somewhat trying to misdirect of, like, this lady may be the villain, because they're showing so many reasons why she would want to, like, maybe fuse herself with the symbiote, because, like, at the end, when she does fuse with the symbiote, it heals her scars. Because her left arm was dead from the lightning. Like, that's why when in the part where she's talking to the symbiote and he's saying shit to her, she grabs her dead arm. And every time her and the military guy are having conversations, she's like, she wants to do more, whereas like he wants to do less. And it's like it's giving you this idea of like maybe she might do something to fuck shit up because she wants to, finish her brother's work. Because that was another thing. She's only doing this because her brother's dead now. So she's like following his dream. She's doing her brother's dream. So it gave you a lot of reasons to think like maybe she was gonna turn or be the villain or something. But none of that was the case. And like I said, there wasn't really a major villain. It was just a bunch of creatures that at the end of it all, Venom absorbed and they got cooked by acid. And that was it. And then the dude who was against him, he blows himself up in a sacrifice because he got stabbed by one of the beasts. And it's like, okay, so it's like, okay. So like I said, Venom Last Dance is this a movie that really didn't need to get made. Really didn't. You could have ended it at Venom 2, to be fully honest. Because yeah, I like I said, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I barely liked it, but I was just like, oh, like, does this movie really need to happen?
I think they just wanted to wrap up the Venom trilogy, and I guess this is the best they could do. I don't know, like I said, it seems like the Sony movies, they keep setting things up, but I'm having a hard time understanding where are we leading, because it seems like they set up like Vulture's somehow got transported to the Sony universe, and then he recruited like Morbius. Like he showed up at the end of Morbius, and he wants Morbius to join what is gonna maybe be a Sinister Six. I don't know. And then in this movie you set up Null. Like there seem to be setting up a lot of stuff, but I don't know because where are we going? Where are we going? I don't know who's gonna be who's the hero of this universe. Like I don't understand because it seems like Madam Web is like done because all three of those characters in Madam Web, they don't become superheroes until the distant future, and there's no Spider-Man, and unless they recast Venom, I don't know. And then you got Craven. Like, is Craven gonna be a villain? I don't know. It just seems like they're setting up all this stuff, and I don't know where anything is going, and it's very frustrating, and it makes me feel very like not interested.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild.
Like the MCU arguably has continuity issues, but Sony, they have no continuity. Like they have nothing. Like nothing connects. Nothing makes sense. But apparently everything is in the same universe, and apparently Null is supposed to be like a big villain. Like Null is supposed to be like a big plot point where multiple heroes are gonna have to team up to fight Null. But like, who are these multiple heroes? Is what I'm asking. Like, who are these multiple heroes?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that's what I don't understand. Like, who are these multiple heroes that are supposed to team up to fight Null, and then supposedly Null is gonna be the main villain of Spider-Man 4. I don't know. It's just confusing. I don't understand what they're building to. I really didn't think this movie was interesting. Like it wasn't like we've had a lot of bad movies this year. Like Madam Web was bad. The second Joker movie was bad. Like the Crow remake was bad. This movie was not as bad as those, but like also this movie I did not find it enjoyable. I did not think it was fun to watch, and I was pretty happy when it was over. Uh, Mexican, I get you. I get what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna help them? Like, who's all these heroes? Is this gonna be a thing where it's gonna transition to the MCU? Because right now you have no Venom and you have no Spider-Man and you have no heroes. You have all these villains, but you have no heroes. So that's where it's confusing for me.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. It's yeah, I don't know. But let's move on from that and just talk about Agatha all along. We finally ended. They were smart enough to do the last two episodes back to back. And
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of it all, it still doesn't answer any questions. It doesn't tell you anything over the overarching MCU plot. Only thing we're left with is, okay, fucking Tommy is trying to now find his brother. Or well, Billy's trying to find his brother Tommy.
Yeah.
With the ghost of Agatha because she dies. Spoiler alert. But it's just like, it was just, I don't know. It's the thing of, oh, the road wasn't real. It was just one of Tommy's powers. He conjured up the road. Because then we get a whole episode which is like a flashback of Agatha scamming other witches out of the road to take their powers.
I kind of had high hopes for this show, but I kind of checked out on this one. I think my issue with this is, again, this is where Disney like they keep missing the mark with these like Marvel shows. And basically what this show should have been is they're traveling on the witch's road, and every episode they fight one of the new they fight seventh sister or whatever it is, right? Like these we keep talking about it like the seven whatever they're called, right? Like they're hunting them. It should have been like every episode is them fighting one of them, but it's not that. Instead, it's them solving a puzzle, and then there's a sing along, and then they go to the next puzzle, and then they have another sing along. And then the seven witches, or again, whatever they're called, the seven sorcerers, they just kill them all fairly simply. They just all get killed, and then that's it. Like, it's just they get quickly dispatched. In, I think it was like last week's episode. I don't know. I kind of was rooting for this show, but I was really rooting for this one. But and then yeah, I don't know. Like I guess I guess the main plot is to set up Wiccan as a hero in the MCU, right? Because I think that's the next big directive is that we're building like a young Avengers because it was at the end of the Marvels, you had Kate Bishop, or it wasn't Kate Bishop, it was Miss Marvel, it was Kamala Khan. She shows up and recruits Kate Bishop, and then she also says, we also got like Ant-Man's daughter, and probably Wiccan. He'll probably join that team too. It seems
I
like
mean, that's if
that's
they
the
even
next
still
thing we're
plan on
building.
making Young Avengers. That's not a guarantee. I mean, we trying to we done brought Downey in here. I think they resetting because like we that was during the era of Kang. We ain't in the era of Kang no more. So I
I don't
don't
know.
like.
I'm just
I mean, they could be still doing Young Avengers possibly, but the way Agatha ended, like it had no end credit, no nothing. So it's like it didn't really show anything else of like, okay, what does this tie into all the other MCU stuff that's been available now? And it's like, okay, nothing, like no Doctor Strange, no nothing, not even nothing slightly related to magic, nothing.
I mean, I guess
No Wong,
probably
no nothing.
like maybe we'll explore more in that Vision show if that Vision show happens. I don't know. It seemed like at one point we were building a Young Avengers. I don't know if we're still doing that.
We still got
But
Ironheart,
it's
right? That's
Yeah, but
happening.
Yeah,
speaking of which,
yeah.
so apparently that's just. I don't know if y'all saw the video Disney Plus released of all the stuff they got coming from Marvel. So I guess
Yeah.
Ironheart, we trapped it from being a movie to now just being a Disney Plus show.
Well, it was
No, it
always
was
gonna
always
be a
gonna.
show.
I thought it was
Yeah,
going
it
to be a
was never gonna be a
movie.
movie.
No, Armor
No.
Wars is gonna be the movie.
I
If
think
that's still
Armor
happening.
Wars. I think Armor Wars was originally a show, and then that got changed to a movie. But now I think that's off the. I think that's off the table now. But yeah, Ironheart was always gonna be a show.
Yeah, because I saw that and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, so see, like again, she'll probably be another character that'll be in that Young Avengers team. If they're still doing that, you'll probably see her, and she'll probably replace Iron Lad. Because we're probably not gonna do Iron Lad if there's no more Kangs. So probably she'll be your Iron Man character. I don't know. It's just whatever. Like it's just again like I think Marvel just keeps missing the mark on what people want out of these shows, and there's always an interesting premise, but then they always deviate away from that premise. And I think that what this show should have just been is they're traveling the witch's road, and then they each trial is they have to fight one of those like seven people. They have to fight one of them, and like each one turns into a different animal, and there should have been something about that, but that's not what it was. And then yeah, like there's no post credit scene, so basically it ends basically Billy is looking for his brother. He's looking for his brother, and then maybe that's something we'll explore more in the Vision series, if that in fact does happen. Who knows at this point, because it seems like Marvel keeps changing their mind. Like now apparently Blade is not happening anymore.
Are you that surprised?
No, no, not at all. Oh man, Marco Stunt just announced his retirement. That sucks. I always thought Marco Stunt was cool. Bro, people are dropping off, man, because Sawyer Wreck like announced she's retiring too.
Sometimes it be that way, man.
Yeah, and did you see the whole like Nick Gage thing?
No, what happened to Nick Cage?
Like he's not working GCW anymore.
Well, maybe he wants to do something different.
It's like apparently like pay issues. Like apparently like he was getting like underpaid, and like apparently when they were doing the feud between him and John Moxley, like, apparently John Moxley had to fight for Nick Gage to get paid the same as him. Weird. What's going on at fucking GCW, man? Because first like Zilla fought too, and now Gage.
Well, moving on from Agatha, speaking of the Agatha, like I said, I pulled it up, so we'll take a look at it. Like I said, this is a little preview video of the stuff they got planned to come out on Disney Plus in the coming future. A little quick video, so we'll just take a look.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity.
Oh, I smell what you're stepping in. It's gonna get good.
It's been some time, hasn't it? You've come up in the world.
I can say the same about you.
I wonder if your darker half would agree. Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one.
Animated Spider-Man coming out.
I don't know if I love the
I'm gonna
animation.
build something undeniable.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in
Ironheart,
life
just kind of
has had to do some questionable
less
things
about
to get it done.
Up for an adventure?
The battle they will sing about. For ages.
I don't know, like, what if season 2 I did not love?
You can slate whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for one
Yeah,
of
here
them.
we go. This one.
I was born to play this character.
And we both have a lot riding on this.
You better not mess this up. I know.
I am ready.
I am Marvel Jesus. We have a long road ahead of us. Much to do.
Oh my God!
So yeah, the animation looks a little different, but I'm interested to see what they're doing with this Spider-Man here.
Yeah, like Spider-Man, an animated Spider-Man is always like I've never seen an animated version of Spider-Man that's been total garbage. So at least I have hope for that at least this will probably be like at least somewhat watchable.
Yeah.
Like the Daredevil looks good, but I don't know. Who knows? Like sometimes they be dropping the balls with these shows, but like Daredevil looks good, and I don't know. Like I like the first season of What If. I didn't really love the second season that much, so we'll kind of have to see how the third season goes. And the thing with the Wonder Man, I don't know what to make of that show, but I like Yahya Abdul Mateen the second. Like I do like him a lot. Like he was Black Manta, and he was in the new Candyman. Like I like him a lot. So maybe I don't know, but I don't know what that show is.
Yeah.
Like is it gonna be like a comedy or something, or
Well,
because it says
we
like
we got the Ironheart show, which I
Yeah.
really don't care about, to be honest.
Neither
Yeah,
do
me
I.
too. Yeah.
We already know what to expect from this show. Let's be honest.
Yeah, nonsense.
Yeah.
Then we got
Yeah,
season
this is
3
the
of
one
What
I'm
If, which looks like they're trying to do something else. Then we get Marvel Zombies, so we're just getting a whole dedicated show just for Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be like 4 episodes, like a 4 episode like special.
And then we got Wonder Man, which I'm already not for it because Wonder Man's not black. I don't give a fuck. He's not black. Stop this.
No,
Did you not learn anything from
he is
Kang? Did you not learn anything from Kang? Stop this. Stop this. Wonder Man's not black. Stop this.
Yeah, but
yeah,
unlike Kane, this one has a good actor.
That's what they thought about
Yeah,
Jonathan
like-
Majors too. Stop this.
but I think this guy's proven good. Like he was the best part of both Aquaman movies. Like he was easily the best part of those Aquaman movies.
And then we got an animated Eye of Wakanda.
The like I said, the only thing with the Wonder Man is I'm not sure what to expect from it, because Wonder Man was a superhero that wanted to be an actor. But like like it seemed like he says he's auditioning for the role of Wonder Man, but like in the comics, Wonder Man is him. Like he's always Wonder Man, but he wants to be an actor.
That's why I don't like.
So
I already don't like the direction it's going. I don't. Then they're dragging Ben
I don't know.
Kingsley ass in there for comedic purposes. No, thank you, sir.
I don't know. I gotta see a little more from it to make up my mind. But like I said, I like Yahya Abdul Mateen the second a lot. So you already got me on that. Like you already got me with the perfect casting. Yeah, this Wakanda show again. I don't know what to make of this.
I'm not so. Plus, Disney Plus will be getting Deadpool and Wolverine if you haven't seen it already.
Yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to include that. Like, I think we all sort of figured they would at some point.
I see we're dragging Shang-Chi into this What If, like we really need his ass.
Yeah, like apparently, did you guys kind of see the episode breakdown for What If Season 3?
Nah.
It seems like Shang-Chi's gonna be a big part of that. Because, like, a lot of the characters that are gonna be featured, like, you're gonna have Sam Wilson Cap, Black Widow, like, Red Guardian, Shang-Chi's gonna be in there, Monica Rambeau's gonna be in there, Moon Knight, Shuri, Agatha Harkness. So it's sort of a lot of the more like current Marvel characters as opposed to like your Thor, your Cap, your Hulk, your Spider-Man. Like it seems like this is gonna be leading more towards like the Phase 5 stuff. Are we in Phase 5 now? Yeah, right? We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be more of that. Like Phase 4 and 5.
We'll see what happens. And we'll move on to DC. Got something popping off on Max. We got the creature Commandos. So take a look at that real quick.
General Flag, you found yourself in the middle of an international incident.
Oh, princess.
Isn't that Starfire's sister right
the
there?
The United States is in the business of saving the damn world.
No, I think that's Circe.
By any means necessary.
What in the holy hell?
Congress said we can't use human prisoners. These assholes aren't human.
Do you understand me now?
Who is she? We call her the Bride.
I was born here.
Who's Jason and the Argonauts?
That's Dr. Phosphorus.
Why are you doing this?
It's business.
What is that then?
The Weasel. We know it has what it takes to survive. That's Nina Mazursky.
Daddy?
Last one is G.I. Robot.
Cheers to the Tin Man.
GI Robot's cool.
I know you all aren't exactly enthusiastic about this mission.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You said you wanted me to be a hero. Not like that. With a joy that's hard to hide. Until we find out the truth of what's going on here. We're supposed to be on the same damn team.
G.I.
Friend Nina. And you're bound to see my other side. Shish kebab. I'm just a soul whose intentions are good.
You're always so hyperbolically violent. You need therapy.
Hold on, please don't let me. Hold on, please don't let me. Please don't let me. Please don't let me.
You wanted monsters.
Don't let me.
You got monsters.
Don't let me. Hold on, please don't let me be misunderstood. Die, Nazi. He's not a Nazi, G.I. Oh, okay.
Seriously, why does this look better than most Suicide Squad movies? I mean, maybe because it's animated, but you know, it's.
I think this kind of to me looks like this is just more James Gunn like Suicide Squad stuff, right? Like a ragtag team, putting a ragtag team together, putting them on a mission where they're just gonna kill like hordes of soldiers. It's hyper violent. Probably you're gonna get a lot of swearing.
Then you're gonna kill off important characters.
Yeah, and then
think,
probably like
if this is
probably
this is the
half this team will
reboot
die.
of the DCU, then right? This is for the reboot, because if that's the case, because Weasel died in the last Suicide Squad movie.
No, I think he survived. I think that was one of the post-credit scenes that Weasel survived.
Yeah, you're right.
This is technically the first project under the new DC cinematic universe, but I think that elements from the Gunn Suicide Squad movie will carry over.
But okay,
I think there's
if this is
like,
Rick Flag, Rick Flag's also dead too.
That's Rick Flag Sr.
Oh.
So like I think like certain elements from the like Peacemaker is gonna go on, and I think they said like there's certain elements that are gonna carry on, like they said the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie loosely takes place in this universe, so I think there's certain characters that might come back, but I think that it loosely takes place. But this is like the first official entry in the new DC cinematic universe. Like I think they said Blue Beetle is supposed to carry over, and the dude that played him in the Blue Beetle movie is gonna continue to play Blue Beetle, but that movie didn't necessarily take place. But that character is gonna be the Blue Beetle in the new universe. Like same thing with Peacemaker, like that character is gonna carry over, but because right, like technically Peacemaker, like the Snyder Justice League exists in the Peacemaker universe. So I think it won't be that exact Peacemaker. It'll still be the same Peacemaker, but just it'll technically be from a different universe, but it'll be the same Peacemaker. If that makes any sense.
Oh, well, I mean, it still looks good. I'll probably check it out when it comes out.
Yeah, like I think it looks good. Like I think it looks like I said, it's like a cartoon where like it'll be probably like hyper violent. It's gonna be like hyper violent, and
So this is not
I think it'll be
Starfire's
good.
sister.
No, that's Circe.
Oh,
Like goes Nazi. He's like, he's not a Nazi.
and that's not
Like,
that's not Blight, right? That's somebody
Not
else.
from Batman Beyond.
no, that's Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah, there you go, Dr. Phosphorus.
But we got the Frankenstein in this as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
Again, what sucks is they're
this
gonna
dude,
kill half
isn't
these
this
characters.
what's his name? This guy. He's from Batman. He's the mob dude.
Yeah.
Not Maroney, but
Falcone.
Yeah, Falcone. Yeah.
Yeah.
What sucks is like half these characters are gonna die, and you're never gonna see them in live action.
It's essentially, yeah, more than
Except Weasel, because that's played by James Gunn's brother, and he ain't gonna kill him off.
yeah. Like maybe like Frankenstein, I could see surviving.
That's creepy right there, though. With the weasel.
Like I think since they killed off Rick Flag Jr., like they might keep Rick Flag Sr. alive just so they have a Rick Flag. But yeah.
Oh, Rick Flag is coming back.
Only as like a ghost though.
Oh, okay.
Like I think he's gonna be in the next season of Peacemaker, but I think it's gonna only be like flashbacks. Like it's gonna be like Peacemaker's conscience, because like supposedly a big plot line of that season is gonna be him having to come to grips with the reality that he killed Rick Flag.
Oh.
Like, apparently like he's gonna have trauma about that.
Oh, also, it looked like we got Clayface in here, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
This character
like
right here
Clayface.
looks kind of like Clayface.
Like Dr. Phosphorus is traditionally like a Batman villain, so maybe that'll be something where maybe he'll have to go to Gotham City or something. Maybe he'll have to go to Gotham City, and that's where he'll run into like Falcone and maybe some Batman rogues.
But definitely, they definitely got the violence and the gore up. They definitely ain't shying away from that. But hey, like I said, it's animated, so you can do whatever.
Yeah. Because of certain characters, like it's easier to pull off because it's animated. So.
Like I like this right here. Like he just burns right through these dudes' faces.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just... I don't mind the violence. Yeah, the violence.
No, I'm okay with it.
Get all the violence. Get people getting burnt up. Dudes getting shot up in the face. Look how bad this dude gets shot up. Look at that shit. It's like, what? He gets all shot up, and then it's like, oh, damn, son. He put a hole in a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm in the show. I think that's gonna do it for us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because I think we have looked at everything.
Yep.
Everything? Everything. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out, chilling with us here tonight. We always appreciate it. As always, smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and then ring the bell so you stay notified, because we do this every week. Other than that, enjoy your weekend. It's getting cold out there in them streets, so start bundling up. Any last words before we call it, gentlemen?
Words aren't real.
Jiggle up that pickle of yours, you know?
Indeed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week. And remember to always kick out. Thick Boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kindness, all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the living way. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to